Authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It is a Monday on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm your host, your old pal AJ. And to my left, you know him, you love him. He's always here. It's Rob Thompson. Good morning, Rob.
Good old reliable Rob.
Oh, that you're not Rob, you say, Kitty. Oh, good morning, Kitty Big Balls. How are you? Okay, yeah, I feel you on that, man. Rob is gone again.
He's out hunting, isn't he?
He's out hunting. What's funny is I don't even know if Rob's hunting. Rob is technically he's technically at a hunting retreat.
Okay.
I don't know that he's actually killing anything. I think
well, even if they did, aren't they gonna like bring it out on a rope and then just tie it to the fence?
He doesn't do any of it. Yeah, I know, like Rob, I think why he really goes to this thing is because they bring out, this is like a gentleman's hunt where you shoot something and then
y'all talk about it over a fire.
And then everybody else, like someone else comes along and, takes care of it, cleans the animal, they send it off to get processed.
Yeah, they
or
don't
whatever.
do it themselves.
Yeah, you don't get blood on your hands this kind of hunt. But I think why Rob really loves this is because they bring out this fancy chef every year who cooks up these amazing meals, and Rob's like, yeah,
I'm
awesome.
There. You could learn from him.
Yeah, so it's for Rob, it's like this is a couple free meals, and maybe like last year he shot a goat.
I know, right, with a pistol or like
I don't know what he did. I don't know what he shot it with, but it was like a goat. Yeah.
Goat. That was...
don't shoot me.
Yeah, and they all pat him on the back like, good job.
Yeah,
like you actually went through the brush and...
No, yeah, they all act like he was a hero, but really it was like a petting zoo, basically, that Rob shot this thing at.
All the kids, no!
Yeah. And then Minix also goes on this hunt. He actually shot something. I don't know much about, I don't know much about exotic animals. I think it's a red stag. Like the antlers kind of go straight up.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm not real sure, but he shot that thing and then left because
that's it.
Yeah, he shot it again, no blood on his hands, and then he flew out on a private jet because he and Joe went to the Cowboys game yesterday. And
okay.
Yeah, and then they went on their private jet to the Cowboys game and then flew back, and it made me realize, Vic, I know what life's like for you in Flea Bottom now.
You see?
I am the low man on the totem pole here.
Yep. I don't even go on planes.
Yeah, they don't.
I can't even. I don't have enough gas to go to the airport to get on the plane.
I don't go to gentlemen's hunts. I don't fly private. I don't go to professional football matches.
Yeah. We go dove hunting on leases as long as the owner don't catch us.
Yeah.
But we get our limit, as long. And then I do have my license though. But
do you? You have a license,
yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I don't think you don't even have to have a license for the stuff that Jason and Rob are killing.
Yeah.
It's exotics, but. They sent a picture to our group chat, and somebody there, I asked Rob, was it him? Because he's the one who sent the picture. Mm-hmm. Somebody there killed a buffalo.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
they have huge heads.
Oh man,
Massive.
it was picked up with like a forklift. They had it up.
Oh my God!
And
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is a gigantic, and I imagine the meat is awesome. You know.
Oh, I've had buffalo meat before.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
good.
But yeah, it's wild, man. It is wild the stuff they're getting out there. But yeah, it made me realize that I am certainly the low man on the totem pole.
Welcome to
I'm
my
the one.
world,
I'm
buddy.
the one who had to work on Monday morning. I'm
Yeah. Despite anything that happened, you still had to be here.
Yeah, man, and it really does go to and people think I'm joking when I say I am a man of the people, but I really am a man of the people when it comes down to it. I mean, who else? Who else? You know, who else at this station is actually, is actually here this morning? Just us. It's just us.
Edwin's surprisingly here.
Edwin is here. I haven't seen him yet. Have not seen him yet.
Yep. He'll be answering the phone for the 3 giveaways we got today.
Okay, good. We've got some giveaways. We've got on top of giveaways, we've got Jeff Traylor joining us, who a dominant win for UTSA,
Yeah.
and it's a celebration Monday if you're a Cowboys fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Also, not just a Celebration Monday for Cowboys fan. A lot of people like to celebrate when I'm wrong. And looks like I was wrong about the Cleveland Browns yesterday. Shador Sanders. What a day for him.
Man, he's going to win a Super Bowl.
No, he's not. No.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the thing. Like, I saw Shador Sanders yesterday, and he was much better than I thought he was. But Shador Sanders is still really not good.
He had one good pass, right? One good long bomb. And
Yeah.
That was the only highlight they showed. So
But-
I was like, well, I guess, is that it?
Also, it was the Raiders. Let's not forget, it was the Raiders.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, lots of football to talk about yesterday, including Sunday night football. I don't know how you. I'm guessing you went to bed.
Let me think. What did I see? Yeah, I went to bed after first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Rams with a dominating win over the Tampa Bay Bucks. Plenty.
Baker.
Oh, poor Baker. He was out of the game at halftime.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Professional backup Ted Bridgewater played in the second half because Baker had his left shoulder was hurt. So yeah. And most importantly, it's Thanksgiving week. It's arrived, and for a lot of people that's
Got a short week.
Yeah, for a lot of people, it's like, okay, well, we got a couple days off. That's nice. We get to spend some time with family, get a good meal.
Yeah, well, don't go to HEB last minute because you know how it is before Thanksgiving.
I've already got it all.
Yeah.
My turkeys are thawing.
Yep.
I'm gonna smoke one turkey and fry one turkey.
Ooh, I've never fried one before.
I haven't either.
I'm too scared.
I haven't either. But you know what? I've got huge balls. Huge. I'm gonna take. Gonna take my chances. Take my chances.
I can't afford 2 turkeys. I can only get the one.
Well, we have 23 people coming over for Thanksgiving. Like, there's gonna be 23 people at my house. It was gonna be 27, and we had some cancellations.
That is a lot of people. Yeah, you do need 2 turkeys. You need 3 turkeys.
23. Well, we have 3 turkeys, but I think we're going to go down to just 2 turkeys now. I think 3, because the turkey I'm going to smoke is 22 pounds.
Ooh,
it's a monster turkey.
Man.
Oh yes, and also good news for everyone not named Vic. Tomorrow I'm going to be baking cookies all day.
Man.
I'm going to have my cookies ready. You can't have any because
No.
I don't want you to die.
No.
But
my wife can, though.
Okay, maybe I'll bring some for her.
She loves, she can eat like 10, 12, 15 cookies, and her sugar's fine.
Oh, man, that's a lot of cookies. I mean, but what about her guts?
They're thickening up. That's right.
Oh, no.
You gotta keep her nice and plump. Don't get get too skinny on me.
Oh well, I'll be sure to put some extra lard in hers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some lard and whatever else that helps gain weight.
Get it where maybe like get the cellulite.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, she got wrinkles in places she shouldn't be wrinkly. I got your back, Vic. Don't you worry.
Man.
I got your back, Bubba.
Thanks.
Yeah, big show today. When we come back, we'll start it off by talking about the big win for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh man, Cowboys get a win against the Philadelphia Eagles and take some momentum into a Thanksgiving Day matchup with the Chiefs and get themselves in a position where they're not totally dead yet. We'll talk about that coming up next. It is the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like we do have an accident on the west side right at the intersection of Commerce at Callahan. Road work continues on 35 northbound, Randolph to Thousand Oaks. 2 right lanes are closed. As you slow from Walls, I'm going to set you back about 35 minutes. On 35 southbound, Judson on down to O'Connor. Roadway reduced to 1 lane due to road work, and that's a 10-12 minute delay slow from Olympia Parkway. Downtown, 35 upper level northbound, I-10 to McCullough, 2 right lanes closed due to road work. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
This holiday season at AT&T, learn how to get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible iPhone trade-in. Any condition. Requires trade-in of iPhone 14 Pro Max or higher. Excludes iPhone 16e. Terms and restrictions apply. Subject to change. Visit att.com/iPhone for details.
Here in Texas, we know that trust is earned and reputation matters. Since 1993, Thomas J. Henry dedicated himself to building a firm that injured clients can trust and that Texans can respect. A firm where no defendant is too big and no case is too small. Backed by a track record of success and a commitment to our clients, Thomas J. Henry remains the name you can depend on if you have been injured. Trust the firm that stands for you. Trust Thomas J. Henry. San Antonio, Texas.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog's the best place to get on the action. And it's that time again. Feast Week is back on Underdog from November 26th through November 30th. Check the app daily for special promos. They've always got something for you there this week. Playing on Underdog's so easy. You pick whether your favorite players are going to go higher or lower on their stats, rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns. You get those picks right, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. And of course, we've got the Cowboys Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. Cowboys offense looks good. George Pickens, great. Let's go higher with him. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Alamo. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Alamo. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio. Many of the successes you've had began with a great opportunity. Now, here's another one. Get started on your degree or certificate in San Antonio. Choose from more than 135 degree and certificate programs, faster onboarding, and more from University of Maryland Global Campus. Get personalized local support services and take online or hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even I added too much water to the pizza dough day?
Yep.
How about getting a call from my daughter to pick her up at the airport because her boyfriend is unreliable day?
Especially that day.
What about finding out that one of my pipes suddenly burst in my basement day?
Progressive has every day covered 24/7 with the Home and Auto Bundle. Also, you have a lot of bad days.
Oh no, that was all the same day.
At least you're covered with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
It's finally here, Black Friday at Ulta Beauty. Take 30% off MAC foundations and lip colors. Save $100 on the iconic Dyson Airwrap And starting Tuesday, shop mascaras for $14 and lip colors for $12. Perfect for stocking up. To make it super easy, shop online and pick up in store or get same-day delivery. Head into Ulta Beauty and shop Black Friday deals now through November 29th. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Kohl's Black Friday deals are here. Grab your coffee and put on your sneakers because it's go time. Through Saturday, save up to 50% on everything from toys to beauty faves, winter styles, and more. Plus, earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Yep, that's extra Kohl's Cash. So run, don't walk. Just hold on tight to that coffee. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end November 29th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7 so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Warning, the national debt is spiraling out of control. Trade wars are causing record volatility, and inflation could make a devastating comeback. Will you sit on the sidelines and wait, or will you take action today to help protect your hard-earned retirement savings? And what if you could do it tax and penalty-free? Find out more by requesting your free 2025 gold and silver kit from the top-rated precious metals company, Goldco. Plus, you could get an unlimited instant match on bonus silver if you qualify. Call 855-969-GOLD to learn more. That's 855-969-GOLD. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Hey, good morning, everybody. AJ, Vic, and Kitty here. Oh, good morning, friend. I saw that bastard coyote outside today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was looking for the skunk.
The black cat wasn't there this morning, and I was glad to see it because when I pulled into the parking, off the main road here, I saw a coyote jet across the front of the building.
Yeah.
Sorry, bastard.
Probably after the food I leave out. I'm glad I didn't leave any on Friday.
I know, it would have been a trap.
Yep.
For that black cat, for Scabs.
Scabs.
Our old pal Scabs. The Dallas Cowboys get a 24-21 win over the Eagles. And just saying that doesn't really do justice to what happened, because the Cowboys, for about, I guess it would be like the first 27 minutes of the game, played maybe the worst football of the entire season. The Cowboys, for the first 27 minutes, looked like the Raiders. It was very Raider-ish. Just a disaster. Multiple turnovers. Could not move the ball at all. A turnover on downs to start the game. I mean, just an abject disaster. And, I mean, they were down 21-0 before you knew it. And it looked like all hope was lost. But then they finally got the Eagles to punt once. And when they did, George Pickens made a miraculous play, one of many of yesterday, and put them on the board right before half. And it was like, okay, well, maybe there's a little bit of hope there. And they came out, and then it turned into the Eagles having one of the worst halves of their season so far. But the Eagles' offense started to look like the Eagles' offense, is what I'm telling you.
The Jesus candles I have at home worked.
And maybe that's what it was.
Yep, I had 4 of them. I lit them all after halftime.
Well, there you go. And listen, the second half didn't start all that promising for Dallas either. They punted on their first drive, and then Brandon Aubrey missed a field goal.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, they're never going to get back in this thing.
I thought it was like, here we go again with this.
It's kind of what it seemed like. But then they got a touchdown about 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And they couldn't score from the 1?
Oh,
what?
Don't get me started there because, it ends up working out for the Cowboys because they won the football game.
Right.
But in that fourth quarter, when you had kept the Eagles from scoring, the last time the Eagles had scored was at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter, and the Cowboys were at the 1-yard line with a chance to take the lead, and they didn't take the points. Had they lost this game, man, I would be sitting here questioning everything about the Dallas Cowboys. It ends up not mattering. I still think it was really, 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 really dumb not to just kick a field goal there and take points. Take the lead.
Right.
Take the lead in a professional football game.
He better not miss that one.
I mean, there were 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Who passes on a chance to take the lead with 3.5 minutes in the game against an offense that hadn't scored since the 12-minute mark of second quarter? But either way, the Eagles go on to punt, and the Cowboys get themselves in field goal range, and they walk it off. Dallas Cowboys 24, Eagles 21, and a win that really kind of, I'm not going to say saved the season, because this season could still very well just be a complete, dead in the water year.
Just wait till next week.
But you're right, but it gives them a little bit of hope. And this is the first time all season the Cowboys have won back-to-back football games. Certainly have the best momentum that they've had all season long, and that's what they will take into Thanksgiving Day against the Kansas City Chiefs.
And they're awful right now, aren't they?
Well, they found a way to win yesterday.
Yeah, but still,
it was not pretty.
They're limping along, man.
But it was such a weird game. You know what? Well, I want to get deeper into this Cowboys game on the other side. I am going to stay on clock today. That's my main goal, is to stay on clock. So I'm going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue talking Cowboys, Eagles. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like we do have an accident on the west side right at the intersection of Commerce at one lane due to road work, and that's a 10-12 minute delay slow from Olympia Parkway. Downtown, 35 upper level northbound, I-10 to McCullough, 2 right lanes closed due to road work. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Thomas J.
Henry Law fights even when the insurance company says your claim is worth nothing. Thomas J. Henry doesn't back down. That's how we put over $1 billion in our clients' pockets in just the last 4 years. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149. Makita knows that pros never settle, and neither do we. With Makita, you get tools that perform at the highest level on every job without compromise. Makita is for the most detailed pros, expertly engineered to deliver precision, job after job. When your work calls for the best, call on Makita. Makita, built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
Stacy, are you wearing yoga pants to go shopping?
Oh, we're not going out shopping. We're staying in with JTV.
I love jewelry television. Their pearls, their lab-grown diamond jewelry.
Oh, hello. What about their Italian gold and moissanite fire?
Okay, but what about the guys on my holiday list?
Relax. JTV has gifts galore, even for men, like watches and sunglasses.
Watch JTV live and on streaming or shop JTV.com for amazing holiday deals.
Ready to shop?
Yes, but can I borrow a pair of sweats?
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even I added too much water to the pizza dough day?
Yep.
How about getting a call from my daughter to pick her up at the airport because her boyfriend is unreliable day?
Especially that day.
What about finding out that one of my pipes suddenly burst in my basement day?
Progressive has every day covered 24/7 with the Home and Auto Bundle. Also, you have a lot of bad days.
Oh no, that was all the same day.
At least you're covered with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Don't miss Target's swag bag giveaway. Be one of the first 100 shoppers in line at any Target store on Black Friday and snag a free shimmer tote bag with holiday goodies inside. Plus, 10 lucky shoppers who snack a bag will score a free bonus gift, like a Ninja Slushie, Beats Solo 4 headphones, a Life and hairdryer, or a $100 Target gift card. Don't miss Target's Black Friday swag bag giveaway. Only on Black Friday. Only at Target. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Must be 13 or older. For full details, including odds, see official rules at target.com/event.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets a Duralast battery.
Have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll react to another wild football weekend, including Texas, Arkansas, and Cowboys, Philadelphia. By the way, Minix and I will be there. Surely some stories from the road. And the UTSA Roadrunners, we'll talk to Jeff Traylor, their head coach. He's coming up at 4:30. The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Morning Huddle. I'm the man in the box. I'm the dog who gets beat. I know. I'm the man in the box.
So should I get a Pickens jersey now or wait?
You know what, man? I told you this before the show today.
Mm-hmm.
I think George Pickens is the best player on the Cowboys.
Yep.
I
agree.
I think George Pickens may have he may be better than CeeDee Lamb. And I
have a Lamb, Prescott, and Witten. So those are solids. They won't ever get traded, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who will burn the jersey, but I'll keep it. But still, you can't wear it anymore. You know.
Yeah. No, I think you're good on all those, especially with the contracts they've given out to those other two guys.
Right.
But I don't think I think George Pickens is the Cowboys' number one wide receiver at this point. And quite frankly, I mean, he dominated the second half of that game yesterday. Mm-hmm. And on a day that, quite frankly, CeeDee Lamb was not very good. You talk about having the dropsies. And then he dropped one in the end zone at the end, and it was like he immediately started saying, "Dak, you should have thrown it somewhere else." Or I don't know what I mean.
No, you should have caught it.
Yeah,
that's your job to catch it.
Yeah, and that's the one where they went for it on 4th and goal and didn't get it, and it was I still just a head scratching decision. I'm gonna have to ask Shoddy about that on Friday, even though again it didn't really matter. But the Cowboys get the only sack they had in the game was in the fourth quarter on the Eagles' last drive on 3rd down, and forced the Eagles to punt the ball back to them, and the Cowboys drive down, and Brandon Aubrey gets the game-winning field goal to get the 24-21 win. But there was a lot to take away from this game, and I do think that the big question now is going to be, and I think I know the answer, but what do the Cowboys do with George Pickens? It seems almost a given that he's going to get the franchise tag.
Right.
And I assume they're going to try and work something out long term. And I don't disagree with working out something long term with him. I mean, I think it's a great piece to have. The problem is the Cowboys' woes continue to be the Cowboys' woes. They still need a lot of help on defense. Their offensive line is still not very good. They've got a lot of problems. And if you keep throwing all your money at your strengths, it's really, really easy to fall into the trap of becoming the Cincinnati Bengals, where you've got a quarterback and 2 wide receivers that basically take up your entire salary cap, and then you got nothing else going for you. And that's kind of where the Cowboys could find themselves if they do pay Pickens long term. But man, he is just such a monster that it's hard to pass up on the idea of doing it. I will say Quinnen Williams, another good game for him. This looks like a good move by Dallas to bring him in, even though I still question the long-term cost. But yeah, there was a couple things that really just kind of saved the Cowboys here. I think when the Cowboys offense really was starting to maybe slow down a little bit, they got that punt return, or the muffed, or I guess the fumbled punt return by the Eagles. It got the ball in great field position and just sort of flipped the field. A lot of things went right for the Cowboys in the second half of that game, and it gave them a little bit of life. I don't know that it matters long term, especially with the schedule coming up, but it certainly was a big win for them. And to beat the Eagles, I think if you're not going to be great, at least beat the Eagles, and the Cowboys did that. On the other side of the coin, I think there's some real questions about this. This Philly offense it's just bad. Like, let's just call it what it is. Let's stop pretending like Jalen Hurts is in a slump, or Jalen Hurts just isn't very good. Okay? Let's just call it what it is. Jalen Hurts is not very good. And yesterday, Saquon Barkley was not very good. The low person on Stat is Right won, right? I mean, no one said 22 yards for Saquon Barkley. So who was our winner for Stat is Right, Vic? Let's go ahead and find that.
Yeah, let's see.
Shout out them. They're going to be going to the Kansas City Chiefs game because whoever had the lowest guess, 10 carries, 22 yards for the Eagles. And the Eagles, in the second half, totally abandoned the run.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your whole identity. Why? What are you doing? And
they panicked.
Yeah, now nobody wants to. Apparently, no one can run on the Cowboys. Things have changed. You got our winner?
All right, so the lowest yards was Jonathan Coach with 66 yards. He was Wednesday's guess.
There you go. Wednesday's Jonathan Coach. You're going to the Cowboys-Chiefs game on Thanksgiving Day. How about that?
Ta-da!
I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but it'd be fun to go to the Thanksgiving game. I imagine
I've never
that's
been to a
time.
No, I'll take it back. I've been to one game.
You've been to one Cowboys game?
Yeah, a long time ago, but yeah, ever since then, that was it.
I've been up there a couple times for Bills games, and then because I was the program director at my station in Houston, and we carried Cowboys games for Westwood One. They would bring me up once a year, and I'd watch the game from the suite.
Aha.
Oh, and I had the field passes. Oh,
did you enjoy the free food?
Oh, yes, I was very
and adult beverages.
Oh, yes. And, of course, everybody else there is, like, wearing Cowboy jerseys, and I'm just like...
with your Josh Allen jersey on, and like, hey, what's up, guy? Hey.
I'm just like, yeah, hey. How about them Cowboys, indeed, right?
Yeah.
How about them, huh? But it is. I mean, it's fun. It's fun going to the games. Obviously, it's fun to be in that stadium. And I'm sure Jason and Joe yesterday had better seats than I've ever had at the.
They were probably in the locker room.
Actually, I had once. I went. I took my dad and my wife and my oldest son. He was just a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe it wasn't my oldest. I mean, I don't know who I took. But it was my dad, my wife, and one other person. We had really good tickets for the Bills games. Like we were like the 45-yard line and about like 5 rows up. I mean, it's the best seats I've had at an NFL game for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, and then but I haven't. I'm not a very well-traveled NFL fan. I do love the NFL, but the only stadiums I've ever been to are Dallas and Houston, and the Astrodome, which doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Well, it does exist, unfortunately.
Yeah, I saw the Astros there a long time ago.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never been to a game in Buffalo. I'd like to go one day, but I've never been.
Isn't it like 2 degrees?
Yeah, that's what.
Like,
that's.
no,
I like to watch football games indoors. But I may. My wife is trying to convince me next year. Maybe we'll go up there for a game in the new stadium.
Okay.
But I gotta see how they treat me the rest of this year.
Yeah, you got to see.
I might not be able to do it. I might be a broken man by then, and I might hate the Bills coming into next year. You never know how with me.
Yeah. Nah, you'll never do that.
Well, no, I do all the time. I hate them literally right now. It's
I'm like that with the Cowboys. It's up and down. Yeah, it's up and down though. It's a wave. You just got to ride it. That's all.
Levels of hate. I do think you have to worry about the Eagles. I think the Eagles. I mean, they're going to win this division because the division is just dreadful. But the Eagles in the past several weeks have done nothing to make me feel like this is a Super Bowl team. And I'm not really sure what could happen for me to change my mind. The defense is, I mean, up until yesterday, the defense had still been solid, but the Cowboys did everything they could to hand that game to the Eagles, and they still couldn't take it. That's really problematic. The offensive line, the Eagles, when they won last year and when they were there the year before, what made the Eagles was their offensive line was so dominant. And their offensive line now is kind of just bad. I mean, they're not like awful. It's not like a bottom of the league, but for a team whose identity revolves around being physical on the line and running the football, their offensive line is nowhere near good enough to do that. And Lane Johnson being out is huge. I mean, I know it's been a couple years now, but not having Jason Kelce at center is a big deal. Like, their offensive line has just kind of slowly crumbled. And when you build your whole team around one real, aspect of the game, and that starts to die off, man, it's really hard to recover. And, you saw him chucking it around a little bit yesterday, but you also saw the end results of that. If the Eagles can't control clock and they can't run the football, they're just not very good. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll switch off the Cowboys for a little bit. I want to talk about the Spurs game last night. We'll get back on the Cowboys a little bit later on. We've got some sound from Dak to play a little bit later on. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
San Antonio Sports Stars 50K Pro Football Pick'em giveaway is back. Head to SASportsStar.com and pick the winners of each pro football game every week to earn points for each correct pick. Highest points each week wins a $25 gift card to Mellow Mushroom. Highest points overall scores $1,000 worth of tickets from A Awesome Tickets. Pick the winning ticket of every regular season game. Win the grand prize, $50,000. This is an audience national contest across multiple markets. The 50K Pro Football Giveaway. Register and win at SASportsStar.com.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
Hi, I got hurt in a wreck, but I don't know if it's really worth getting an attorney.
Don't worry, you called the right place.
I'm Jeff Davis. At Davis Law Firm, we're here for you 24/7, and you don't pay unless we win. We recently secured a jury verdict for $210 million in a wrongful death case. So if you've been hurt, call us at 444-4444.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Pork rinds are the crunch time hero of the snack aisle. Low carb, collagen packed, and high in protein, so you can keep the energy high without the guilt. The porkrinds.com Instagram will make a crunch time donation with each share of the Crunch Time Hero College Football Post, with each share equaling a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to helping families dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Share on Instagram today and grab yourself a bag of Southern Recipe pork rinds at H-E-B.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J. Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, we think shopping should be fun, really fun, as in scoring our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. This holiday season, discover perfect presents for you and your crew. Shop cozy matching pajamas, toasty sweaters, amazing outerwear, festive accessories, and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where we have incredible deals every single day. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, president of Leaf Filter, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions and bring you a special Black Friday offer.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/trust to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/trust. And now, as a special Black Friday offer, you can get a free gutter inspection, plus up to 35% off. This is our best offer of the season. Unlock it now at leaffilter.com/trust. See representative for warranty details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
your line.
I wish you would have talked about a beagle in that on that line. Dog. All right, Morning Huddle 94.1. Wasn't all happy news for folks here in San Antonio as the Spurs fall last night, 111-102 in Phoenix. Got up early, and then came out of halftime and just didn't look like the same team. It was a really, really rough second half. They get outscored 62-46 after the half. And first of all, weren't really answers for Devin Booker or Dylan Brooks, who both had big games. And quite frankly, the offense was, to put it politely, inefficient, with the exception of Keldon Johnson, and I guess Luke Cornett had a couple of easy ones. Everybody else was volume shooting, and this is what I worried about with Wemby off the floor, that the Spurs would try to turn into a three-point shooting team, which they're just not. They should not try to be that because they don't have good three-point shooters. Julian Champagnie continues to believe that he is one. He goes 2 of 9 last night. And quite frankly, the only guy on the team who is a good three-point shooter, at least it's playing at the moment, is Harrison Barnes, and he was 0 for 2. So just a rough offensive night, particularly a rough offensive second half. There wasn't a great secondary option besides or after De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox was getting to the line really well. I think he got to the line. I think he had 15 or 16 free throw attempts. Just a really, really solid De'Aaron Fox type of game. There was just no one else to help. And, I would have liked to see Luke Cornett, like I said, he put up 8 points in 20-something minutes. I'd like to see them run the offense to him a little bit more and let him become a little more involved. Only 3 shot attempts on the day for Luke Cornett. But this is what we talked about. This isn't the end of the world. Losing a road game at Phoenix isn't the end of the world. At the end of the day, you're 11-5. And you're missing a ton of your best players. So unless you're OKC, you're not going to win 65 games. So you're going to have these types of things. I'd rather have them now. Snaps the 3-game win streak for San Antonio, and they will head to Portland for a game on Wednesday, and try to right the ship a little bit. But this was one of those, and it seems like this. I mean, of their 5 losses, 2 of them have come to Phoenix, at Phoenix. The other 2, the next time they'll play Phoenix will at least not be in the desert. There, they'll have to come here from now on. But of your 5 losses, to have 2 of them, 40% of your losses have come against the Phoenix Suns. Seems to just be a matchup issue, and the Spurs did not match up well last night. And Phoenix gets the win. The Spurs, as it stands now, tied for first in the Southwest Division with the Rockets. They have played a couple more games than the Rockets, but they've got 1 more win and 1 more loss than Houston does. But it was it was just a mixed bag for the Spurs last night. Well, it wasn't awful. Again, the first half, it looked like things were going great. The Suns made some halftime adjustments, and they took over the game. So the Spurs are going to be fine. I'm not here to their Spurs are already going to be better than I thought they were coming into the season. I thought the Spurs would maybe be like the back end of the play, like 6th seed. I didn't think they'd have to be in the play-in, but I figured they would be right on the edge of that. And I think they're already going to be better than that, even with a couple losses here early on. All right. 1 hour in the books. I wish it was 1 hour to go.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Got plenty more football to talk about as well. I do want to run down the rest of the NFL games coming up next. It is the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
6 for 6, and the Aggies have the lead.
Your home for Aggies football. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's, Pro Block Quick Dry Primer. Expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, lock stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran-owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets? Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometickets.com. That's awesome, TIX.com.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
With Progressive's collision coverage, my family gets up to $1,000 for vet bills if I'm injured in a car accident. And that makes this Chihuahua really feel like part of the family. What's that? I don't sound like a Chihuahua? Oh, I'm sorry. What exactly am I supposed to sound like? I guess all Chihuahuas are high-strung, riding around in expensive designer purses. Actually, I prefer riding in cars. So I appreciate that my family protects me with Progressive's pet collision coverage. Okay, maybe I am a little high-strung. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Coverage for dogs and cats is included with the purchase of collision coverage and is subject to policy terms.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
That guy pulled out in front of me out of nowhere. The police are on their way, but I'm really shaken up.
Don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of. You made the right call.
I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck, call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. We're ready to help day or night, and there's no fee unless we win.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700 plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Hey, listen up, San Antonio. Multiple tours overseas, long nights monitoring cyber activity, years of protecting the country. It all adds up at University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn up to 90 credits for prior learning, military experience, and training. We call that credit where credit is due. Whether you're active duty and looking at what's next, or a veteran looking for something new, our degrees and certificate programs teach the application of emerging technologies and enduring life skills. So get started on a degree or certificate with personalized local support services and online and hybrid courses right here in San Antonio. At UMGC, you'll find everything you need. More than 135 degree and certificate programs, online and hybrid courses, dedicated success coaches, and more from a top military and veteran-trusted university for over 75 years. Classes start soon. Visit UMGC at San Antonio or umgc.edu/SATX.
An accident or injury can derail your life in an instant, leaving you struggling to pay for medical bills and daily expenses. At Thomas J. Henry, we believe every Texan deserves justice, no matter their financial situation. That's why we offer our no-win, no-fee promise. You don't pay us unless we win your case. We know how difficult recovering from an accident can be. Let us handle your case while you focus on getting better. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have an update on that rollover accident on 35 northbound, Walsham to 410. It was completely closed at one point. Now it looks like just one lane is open, so traffic is slow from 410 south cutoff. It's going to set you back about 10-12 minutes. Still forcing traffic to exit onto the frontage road. Riddiman, Austin Highway, those are good alternate routes. 410 eastbound Jackson Keller, that stalls off to the shoulder, and road work 35 northbound Randolph Boulevard to Thousand Oaks. 2 right lanes are closed. That's a 35-minute travel time. Stop and go from Walsham. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
The Dallas Cowboys rallied from a 21-0 first-half deficit to beat the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21 on a walk-off Brandon Aubrey 42-yard game-winning field goal. We have Monday Night Football to conclude Week 12 tonight as the 49ers take on the Panthers. You can catch the game right here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star starting at 6 with pregame. The San Antonio Spurs fell to the Phoenix Suns 111-102. Third-ranked Texas A&M remains unbeaten with a 48-0 win over Samford. The 17th-ranked Longhorns blew out Arkansas 52-37. And UTSA crushed East Carolina 58-24. I'm Vic Brown with 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This Sports Center update brought to you by Twin Peaks.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. 7:02 on the Morning Huddle 94.1. Your old pal AJ in here with Vic Doo-Doo, Torch Poundin' Brown, and Kitty Big Balls.
Yeah.
What a crew we've got here. The Axeman and the Big Cat. Not the Bobcat, the Big Cat.
The Big Cat.
Getting you through on a Monday. Rob will be back tomorrow, and we'll work. We'll be here Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we're going to take Thursday and Friday off.
And then resume on the Monday following.
Yeah, I wanted to work Thursday and Friday, but the bosses were like, "No, you've got to rest. You've got to rest."
Oh, yeah.
They said, "AJ, you work too hard. You're the only one who ever shows up for work. Like, just take this time, be with your family."
Actually, they didn't want to pay me time and a half to be here. That's why.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
So Rob was off. Vic was going to be off. So they said,
Yeah.
AJ, you don't have a choice. Just go home, dude.
Yeah, just stay home, man.
Did
you get your squirrel? Did you catch the squirrel?
I think he's gone. Yeah, I think I got him. I didn't get him, but I think I sealed him out. And
Good.
We've been
I meant to ask you
listening.
about that.
Yeah, we've been listening. I've stuck my head up there a few times. I think
it's going to show up on Thanksgiving when you have all those people over.
That's all right. Let him show up, man. I'll get a. I wish I could have at my mom's ranch in Shiner.
Mm-hmm.
My sister lives out there now because my mom's she's a pothead who lives at the beach. That's sweet. She lives the good life. She lives the life you wish you could live, Vic.
Oh, I wish.
Oh man, like all that's in between her and the coast is one road.
That's it.
That's it. Like she sits out on her porch and looks out over the Gulf every day, living the life, just smoking a reefer and pounding Lone Star Lights and eating fresh seafood every day, living the good life. But my sister lives on the ranch there now, and I know they've got like a barn cat that all it does is live in the barn and just eat vermin. Like it's not allowed in the house or anything like that.
Oh, so it eats mice and whatever's in there?
Yeah. So maybe I'll have my sister see if she can grab that barn cat, and I'll just let it go in my attic. And
there you go.
You know,
have at it,
take
man.
care of business, Bubba. Do that work. I'll reward you handsomely with treats. I'll buy you a chicken. You want a chicken? I'll give you a chicken.
A whole chicken.
A whole rotisserie chicken. You catch that squirrel.
Nah, just buy a bunch of leg quarters and throw them up there. All raw.
So yeah, I do think that dilemma is solved. Thank God. All right, big day in the NFL yesterday. Besides just the Cowboys game, I was kind of relieved to not have to suffer through a Bills game. To not have the emotional anxiety of dealing with that. So they got it out of the way on Thursday. So I was
going to say, yeah.
The Bears beat the Steelers 31-28. I still contest, and I wish Rob was here because I know what Rob would tell me. They're 8-3. Do you believe in them yet? No, the Bears stink. The Bears are not good. But they're better than the Steelers were without Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph looked about like Mason Rudolph, 170 yards passing, and the Bears were just kind of able to stack the box and really slow down the run game. Although Gainwell still had a pretty damn good day, which kept him in it. And then Caleb Williams, credit where it's due, big day for him. 3 touchdown passes for Caleb, where he's looking a lot better as the season has gone on. I'm still not buying into the Bears, though. Still not going to do it. And either way, next week, I'm going to be right because the Bears play the Eagles. So 2 of the teams I've been calling frauds all year, someone's got to lose it. Someone's got to lose it. And then I'm going to be like, ha, I told you. And then Rob's going to say, ha, I told you to whichever team won. He's going to say, I told you they're better than you said they are. Patriots survive the Cincinnati Bengals. Boy, I got pretty lucky. I bought the Bengals early in the week at 7.5 when it was with no real thought that Joe Burrow was going to play. I just thought that the Bengals getting 7.5 points at home against the Patriots was crazy. And then the rumor started to spread that, maybe we're going to see Joe Burrow. And then the number got all the way down to 4. And I mean, I was sitting pretty because I already had my number in pocket, so I wasn't going to buy any more at 4. Forget that. And then they announced, Joe Burrow's not going to play. I know we said all week he's been practicing and he looks fantastic. He's not going to play, though. So we're going to sit him out. And with their season on the line, they do not get the job done. They lose 26-20 to the Patriots. Despite the best efforts of Chase Brown, who ran for over a hundo. Joe Flacco, not a very good day for him. And Drake May did have a pretty good day. The other problem was no Jamar Chase for Cincinnati. And then T. Higgins got concussed. So at the end of that game, when the Bengals, who were driving with a chance to win, they had 4 shots at it and do not get the job done. But it was Joe Flacco out there with Andrej Josevic and just nobody of note to catch footballs. And the Bengals come up just short. But luckily, like I said, bought in early, and my number was good, 7.5. If I would have bought 4, no, 6-point loss. Yeah, that ain't going to cut it. The Detroit Lions get a win over the Giants, 34-27. They had to make it sweaty. That was in overtime, and the first play of overtime, Jahmyr Gibbs takes it to the house. And if you played against Jahmyr Gibbs in fantasy this weekend, thoughts and prayers to your fantasy team, as I did. Jahmyr Gibbs, 219 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns to go with 45 receiving yards on 11 catches and a touchdown. That in fantasy adds up to 1 million points, if you were wondering. 1 million points for Jahmyr Gibbs, and they get the 34-27 win. Jameis Winston, for what it's worth, had a hell of a game to keep the Giants in it. 366 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. He did throw a pick because he is still Jameis Winston, but really outplayed Jared Goff on the other side. And I've been saying I'm a little worried about this Lions offense, They put up 34 yesterday. Of course, it was in overtime, but the passing offense, not great. And it is the Giants. So you can't. Of course, you're going to run on the Giants. Everybody's run on the Giants all year long, but I'm not sure how confident I am in the Lions going forward. And the Giants the Giants passed up on an opportunity to take points late in the game. I'm not sure they did the right thing there. Ends up not mattering for at least to the Lions. The Lions moved to 7-4 on the season. Oh boy. The Packers get a 23-6 win over the Vikings, and the Vikings have a real problem at quarterback. J.J. McCarthy stinks. He was dreadful in this game. And the Packers didn't play great. Packers weren't anything special. Emmanuel Wilson, who filled in for Josh Jacobs, did a good job running the football, but overall it wasn't like the Packers had solved something. Jordan Love still is not he's just a guy, but J.J. McCarthy was so bad that it gave the Vikings no chance really, because all they did was stack the box and say, beat us, J.J. McCarthy, and he couldn't even come close. No touchdowns, 2 picks, 5 sacks, 17 his QBR yesterday, a 1 and a 7, not ideal. And the Minnesota Vikings fall to 4-7 on the season, and they've got to ask themselves what's the best plan going forward. 4-7 this season is probably over in the NFC. They are in dead ass last place in their division, which is a good division. But at 4-7, I don't think the playoffs are in sight. So it's not like I would say, oh, they need to switch to Carson Wentz, because I think the season's done. But the Vikings really need to have a conversation, and I'm sure the last, we're 11 games in now. I'm sure the last 6 games of this season will play a major role in what they do next season at quarterback, because obviously the drop-off from Sam Darnold a year ago to J.J. McCarthy this year has just been horrific. And the Vikings went from a team that, a lot of people thought could have made a deep playoff run this year to a team that's not even going to be in the playoffs. So they've got to get things figured out, and I think it's going to start at the quarterback position. The Jets do the Jet thing. 23-10, they lose to the Ravens. Tyrod Taylor, kind of a shot in the arm for this Jets offense. Tyrod Taylor is just so much better than than Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a disaster. You see, losing to the Ravens, there's no big shame in that. But at least you've got a quarterback who can throw the football a little bit. Lamar Jackson was very pedestrian in this game, but the Derrick Henry didn't even really do anything special. But the Jets are still the Jets. They're going to give the game away however they can. But Tyrod Taylor does throw a pick, but he throws a touchdown as well. 222 yards on 17 of 28. This was a really ugly game. Not a lot to get excited about. Big play in the game was a fumble by Breece Hall that really kind of put the nail in the coffin for the Jets. But the Ravens now, after that horrific start to the season, sit at 6-5. They've won 5 games in a row, and suddenly it feels like inevitable that the Baltimore Ravens are going to end up winning this division, especially yesterday with that Pittsburgh loss. You're now a first-place tie in the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So even a 1-5 start doesn't matter for the Baltimore Ravens. That's how good they are. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, And when we come back, we'll get into what happened in the rest of the league. I got to tell you about Underdog Fantasy, though. I'm going to be on Underdog tonight, because there is still one more game in Week 12, Monday Night Football. We got the Panthers and the 49ers tonight. And if you don't know, football season, if you don't know about Underdog, you need to know about Underdog. And right now, it's Feast Week at Underdog. And if you weren't playing last year, you don't know this, but now I'm going to tell you, Feast Week, there's a special every day. There's a special promo every day on the app. So just check it out, see what it is, and take advantage of it. Usually it's some sort of a boost, like you're making twice the money you'd make if you'd played it on a regular day. But they're thankful for you, the customer, so they want you to have a good time, and this is how they thank you. And it's so easy. You just pick your favorite players and you go higher or lower on their stats. Rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, whatever. You get them right, you go up to 5,000 times your cash. Tonight, I'm going to be playing on Bryce Young. That's right. I'm looking at Bryce Young higher on his passing yards. I'm looking to fade that 49ers defense. And because I think it's going to be a close game, I'm going to play Christian McCaffrey higher, but not on his rushing yards, friends. I'm going to go on pass or receiving yards for Christian McCaffrey. I think they're going to use him a lot in the passing game tonight. Download that app today. Sign up with promo code ALAMO. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code ALAMO, Underdog. Make picks and win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Dallas Cowboys fans, come on down! It's AJ and Rob from the Morning Huddle, and you could be the next contestant on
This Stat Is Right. Every week leading up to the week of the Cowboys home game, AJ and Rob toss out a Cowboys player and a stat from the upcoming home game. Passing yards, rushing yards, number of times Dak adjusts his wristband mid-play, or perhaps CeeDee Lamb mouthguard chews per quarter. Whatever. All you have to do is predict that stat, get the closest, and bam! You're headed to Jerry World with a pair of tickets to the next Cowboys home game. Think of it like The Price is Right, but instead of winning a blender, you get to scream, "How about them Cowboys?" inside AT&T Stadium. So study up, Cowboy Nation, and listen to the Morning Huddle to play. The Stat Is Right. Only on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Find great savings at our Red Tag sales event at North Park Chevy in Castroville. Get $15,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado 1500s. Save $10,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado Heavy Duty. Buy a new 2026 Equinox for the low price of $24,999. Or get a 2026 Traverse for $36,999. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet by Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
Stay warm and save money this winter with a heater tune-up from Right Home Services. Their expert techs make sure your system runs efficiently and safely. Call 210-444-0000 or visit righthomeservices.com. Get it done right.
The right stuff.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J.Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, we think shopping should be fun, really fun, as in scoring our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. This holiday season, discover perfect presents for you and your crew. Shop cozy matching pajamas, toasty sweaters, amazing outerwear, festive accessories, and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where we have incredible deals every single day. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Dallas Cowboys head coach Brian Schottenheimer goes one-on-one and has some fun with the Morning Huddles, AJ and Rob, Friday mornings.
There's nothing more frustrating than passwords and password, directives where you have to change the passwords. I mean, my password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's a good one to have. But our stupid work won't let you do that as a password. It's like, oh, you can't use that. You idiots. You can't. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, we're different here with the Cowboys. That works perfectly fine.
Oh, you got to keep it kissed. We got it, Coach. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, boys.
Brian Schottenheimer's unfiltered look at the Cowboys' upcoming game. Friday mornings, presented by AA Best Bail Bonds on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Yo. What it do, baby? Cowboys didn't take an L last night. How about that? Got a dub.
Yeah. Spurs, though, they got
Spurs took an L. They caught an L. I did catch an L talking about Shedeur Sanders. I mean, kind of. I kind of caught an L. Make no mistake, Shedeur Sanders is not good at football. But
MVP.
The Raiders are so bad at football that it didn't matter. I often talk about QBR. I think QBR is like the best catch-all stat for quarterbacks.
Okay. Quarterback rating.
The QBR for Shedeur Sanders in his win was 8.7 out of 100. 8.7.
That's it?
That's it.
Was it the interception?
It was a disaster. I mean, it was. There's a lot of it involved. There's a lot involved in it, but it was the interceptions part. It wasn't a good game, but his receivers made some big plays after the catch, and he gets a win. The first debut quarterback for the Browns to get a win since the 90s, like 1996, I think it was. That's crazy.
Who was the last one? Kozar? Was it?
No. It would have been the 80s. It might have been Tim Couch, but it was. I mean, that's how long it was. Like, we're talking about 30 years since a quarterback making their first start for the Browns won it, and Shedeur did. And part of I don't think this is hyperbole. Myles Garrett might be the best football player in the world. You talk about a dude who just dominates games. And it was, he was in Geno Smith's face all night long. Ends up with 3 sacks. Probably gifted Malik Collins a couple sacks because he was taking double and triple teams. And if you were doing the math, the Cleveland Browns had 10 sacks in the game. 10 in the game. Geno Smith is a disaster, too. The Raiders end up firing Chip Kelly, their offensive coordinator. I don't know that that's going to fix anything. The Raiders are a broken team. Geno Smith is clearly not the answer. The Raiders have won 2 games this year. One of them was a home game against the Titans, the Titans are the only team I think worse than the Raiders. The other game they won, and thinking back and hindsight on this one is crazy. The Raiders won in New England week 1. Meanwhile, New England just doesn't lose football games anymore. And the Raiders went into New England on the road and beat that team. Meanwhile, the Patriots have won 9 games in a row, and one of their 2 losses on the year came to the freaking Raiders somehow. So I don't know what the Raiders are going to do. I don't think they'll fire Pete Carroll after just 1 year, but they just can't get it right, man. It is a crumb bum disaster organization, and obviously they need a quarterback that's not Geno Smith, who, by the way, his QBR in the game yesterday was 12.7, not much better than Shador's, but he did get sacked 10 times. And then Claymore says Shador is not good at football, but J.J. McCarthy is. Did you not? My last segment, I just said J.J. McCarthy stinks. The Vikings need to find a new quarterback. No, there's a lot of bad quarterbacking in the NFL, but we saw some of the worst in the league yesterday between Cleveland and the Raiders. Just an ugly, ugly football game. But the Browns get a 24-10 win. Their first road win of the season, the Cleveland Browns. They moved to 3-8 on the year. Speaking of bad quarterback play, the Cardinals and the Jags had their fair share of it. Jacoby Brissett, though, not able to outduel Trevor Lawrence in the battle of bad quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence gets to win 27-24 in overtime. Brissett is obviously an upgrade, I think, over Kyler Murray. He threw for 317 yards. Good day for him in general, but they couldn't run the ball. And the Jags really ran the football effectively for the first time in a long time. So Jacksonville gets a 27-24 win over Arizona. And then the Falcons, oh, my God, the Saints are so bad. I don't know. The Saints somehow, with Kirk Cousins shows up and tries to hand the game to the Saints, and they can't take it. Tyler Shuck, also no good. It's funny how every game I'm talking about how bad the quarterback plays. There's like 7 good quarterbacks in the entire NFL. I don't know how we got to this. I don't know how we got to this. That's just a guess.
Oh.
But how did we get to the point where there's just so few high-quality quarterbacks anymore? All we do is protect them and try and, nobody's allowed to touch them, yet nobody's any good. What are we doing? 24-10, Atlanta beats the Saints. The Saints' offense was so pathetic. 79 rushing yards on 28 attempts. That's 2.8 yards per carry. Kirk Cousins with a 38 QBR. Didn't quite hit 200 yards. Threw a pick 6. Of course, not to be outdone, Tyler Shuck also threw a pick 6 just to make it even Stevens. And the Falcons get the win. Saints fall to 2-9, 1-5 at home. They absolutely need bags for their heads because this season is just humiliating if you're a Saints fan. And I think now we've got to talk about the best team in the league. I've been saying this for maybe a month. Oh, I've got a couple more games to get to before I get to them. I didn't mention the Seahawks. Seahawks hold off the Titans 30-24. The game wasn't as close as the final score says. The Titans put up some late points and made it close. Speaking of bad quarterback play, Cam Ward actually had one of his better games of the year, so I guess I'll tip my hat to him. Patrick Mahomes, 350 yards. The Chiefs come all the way back They outscore the Colts 11-0 in the fourth quarter, send it to overtime, and then get the win in overtime. And I think this just boiled down to one quarterback knows how to go out and win these games, and the other quarterback is Daniel Jones. And as good as Daniel Jones has been this year, if you put him head-to-head with Patrick Mahomes with the game on the line, I mean, it's never in doubt. And Jonathan Taylor actually got held in check under 60 yards for Jonathan Taylor yesterday. So great win by Kansas City. Just when you think they're dead, they rise up from the ashes. But the best team in the league is the freaking LA Rams. And Sunday Night Football was a great example of it. They are the most complete team. Like, there's not really a weakness for this team. Matt Stafford, fantastic again. 25 of 35, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Only took 1 sack on the day. Kyron Williams had an off day and still ran for about 4 yards a carry. Puka Nacua, slow day for him, just 97 yards. Devontae Adams, only 5 catches, but 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. And their defense just dominant. They hold the Bucs to 7 points. Baker Mayfield wasn't very good when he was in there. He played the whole first half, threw 2 picks, only had 41 passing yards at halftime. Teddy Bridgewater came in, more of the same, 62 passing yards in the second half. Just a top to bottom ass kicking. The LA Rams are the team to beat in the NFL in my mind. I think this is the best team in football. What's funny is, Vic, you know what premonitions are?
Tell me.
Premonitions are when you can see the future.
Right.
The beginning of the season, when we picked our Super Bowl champions, I said the Rams over the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Oh, but it made sense then to me because I get the premonitions.
Okay.
I get the premonitions.
You can see in the future.
I get the premonitions. And Matt Stafford, I don't know. I don't know if there's an argument against Matt Stafford as the MVP at this point. If you just look around the rest of the league, who else? And as of now,
if you have to think about it, then
that's what I'm saying.
There's nobody that
really
stands out.
Here's the new odds.
Shador.
No, Shador is not going to be the MVP. Patrick Mahomes is 25-1.
Okay.
These are your top 5, by the way.
Okay, top 5. And that's the bottom one?
That's number 5.
Okay.
Number 4 is Josh Allen. He's 22-1 now. 22-1. He was like 5-1 like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Or right after he had his 6 touchdown game, he was 5-1,
that's right. Okay.
4-1 maybe. Jonathan Taylor is 18-1. I just told you he ran for 60 yards. A running back's not winning the MVP. It's just not going to happen, and it's not going to be Jonathan Taylor. Forget that.
Okay.
Drake May is 2-1.
I see that. Okay.
Your favorite, Matt Stafford, minus 215. This is the biggest favorite he's been all season long by far. I told you guys, a month ago when I bought Matt Stafford, I got Matt Stafford 15-1 to be the MVP. Premonitions, Vic. I got some. I got some. Nice. I got this whole thing figured out, man. Whole thing figured out. Matt Stafford deserves to be the MVP. That is the best team. He just doesn't. He's not making mistakes. He's going out there and he's dominating these games. And now dude's got some weapons. It's very different than like when Josh Allen won the MVP last year. I think the biggest argument for Josh Allen was, well, he's the only good player on his team. Like he is carrying that team. Matt Stafford is not carrying his team quite. I mean, he's got Puka Nacua. He's got Devontae Adams. He's got Kyron Williams. He's got probably the best offensive coach in the league. He's got a lot of things working in his favor, but he's the quarterback of the best team, and he's playing great in a year where nobody else wants it. I think Matt Stafford is the deserving most valuable player in the league. Has been great all season. And what's crazy about it is didn't play a lick in the preseason, because his back was hurt to the point where they thought he wasn't even going to be able to start the season. He was having to get a shot in his back. And then here he is at this point, quarterback in the best team in the NFL, and looks like the again his award to lose, at least at this point. All right. When we come back, we're going to dig back into some sound from this Cowboys-Eagles game. We got some thoughts from Dak Prescott there. And I got to tell you, though, about Blue Star Tequila. That's right. I'm an añejo man. I like it dark. I like it a little dark, if you know what I'm saying. I like it aged finely. And that's the añejo. If you like reposado, that's a nice little in-betweener. The Blanco, if you like the young stuff. And then they've got a honey reposado as well. They're all fantastic, don't get me wrong. But the añejo, chef's kiss. And that's what they said at the New York Spirits competition. Double gold, by the way, for añejo, chef's kiss. And it won best in class, which means it beat out every other tequila in the building, including those $900 bottles you're thinking about. Yeah, Blue Star beat them too. The best in the building, and had the lowest price point. The cheapest bottle on the table was the best. That's what we're looking for, right? You want the lowest price point. You want the best quality. That's Blue Star, man. 100% additive free. There's no flavoring, sweetening, coloring added. It's just the good stuff in there. And it's the world's first and only 100% night harvested agave. You might be thinking what I thought when I first heard that. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Well, I'm telling you now, it works. Apparently the plant is rested at night. It's out of the sun, and it just creates a better tequila. And who am I to argue? The results are what the results are, and it is a fantastic tequila. You can find Blue Star at Specs, Costco, Alamo City Liquor, and Total Wine. If you haven't gotten into it, what are you waiting for? Blue Star Tequila.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay is on the northeast side on 35. We've got some road work 35 northbound Randolph Boulevard as you make your way up to Thousand Oaks. It's causing a 35-minute travel time. 2 right lanes closed, so start moving over to your left side. It is causing delays to Walsham. A rollover accident, 35 northbound Walsham to 410 has only 1 lane open. Delay start at 410 South Cutoff, so it looks like they're still forcing traffic to exit onto the frontage road. It's causing almost a 30-minute delay. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's early Black Friday deals are going fast. Get up to 50% off select major appliances, plus up to an extra 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Valid through 12/3. Selection varies by location. Select locations only while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Roadrunner fans, you won't want to miss the annual UTSA Football Salute to Service game presented by USAA. The Roadrunners play host to Army this Saturday, November 29th at the Alamo Dome. UTSA will honor their senior class in a special pregame ceremony. Log on to goutsa.com/tickets or call the UTSA ticket office at 210-458-8872 to purchase your tickets today. UTSA versus Army this Saturday in the Dome. Be there, because when we win, San Antonio wins.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, we can't keep an eye on everything unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Stacy, are you wearing yoga pants to go shopping?
Oh, we're not going out shopping. We're staying in with JTV.
I love jewelry television. Their pearls, their lab-grown diamond jewelry.
Oh, hello. What about their Italian gold and moissanite fire?
Okay, but what about the guys on my holiday list?
Relax. JTV has gifts galore, even for men, like watches and sunglasses.
Watch JTV live and on streaming or shop JTV.com for amazing holiday deals.
Ready to shop?
Yes, but can I borrow a pair of sweats?
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Hi, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio representing people and families who've been injured in traffic collisions since 1994. The reason it's important to call me as soon as possible is the number of tricks and mistakes you can make, even up to talking to insurance companies, which I'm going to tell you not to do. And also some of the billing practices at our local hospitals. And over the last year, I've seen more and more of this, where hospitals are asking patients to assign benefits they do not have to assign, all in an effort to get more money to the hospital than they would receive if all you used was your health insurance. When you call, I will give you your options. We'll talk about your case. And all of that is free of charge. If you or a family member has been injured in a traffic accident, whether car, commercial truck, motorcycle, I want you to call me as soon as possible after the collision. My number, 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400. Or go to my website at alawyerforus.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This is Jason Minix. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah! Back in black, baby. Back in Black, an AC/DC tribute band. They're going to be live January 3rd at the Aztec Theater. You want to go to that show? I bet you do, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. Ow! Caller number 5. Win a pair of tickets to go see Back in Black, the AC/DC tribute band, live January 3rd at the Aztec Theater. What better way to start a new year than to rocking out? Yeah.
What's the number?
Number 5, caller 5.
And phone number?
210-656-ESPN. Thanks, Vic.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm back. You know who's not back? Rob.
Yeah.
Rob.
He's hunting at the zoo.
Yeah. Claymore says Patriots have been damn impressive. Mike Vrabel's vindicated. Titans look stupid now. Yeah. Dude, I said this at the time. What a dumb decision by the Titans. And they made it doubly worse. Not only did they fire Mike Vrabel, which I didn't understand. Mike Vrabel got it like they were the 1 seed in the AFC a couple years ago with Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill stinks, and they were the 1 seed in the AFC, and the Titans were like, oh, I've had enough of this guy. So they fire him, and who do they hire? Brian Callahan. What? The guy ends up being the biggest dope in the NFL, has no business being a head coach. None. And they hire him. Yeah, the Titans get exactly what they deserve right now. They're getting exactly what they deserve. That is just a joke organization. All right, I do want to get into some sound from the Cowboys post game. And let me see if I can get my ducks in a row here. Here we go. They asked Shoddy, like, what do you say to your team when you were down 21-0 and you're playing like absolute dog water?
Yeah, Patrick, it's what we've talked about from the beginning. You know, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. You can't win the game in the first quarter, second, third, but you win the game in the fourth quarter, man. And we just talked about that. We shot ourselves in the foot. I told them that. But I told them believe. You know, believe in each other, believe in the fact we're going to find a way to do it. And I really think today really epitomized a lot of things that those guys have been believing and doing. And it was great to get that win against a damn good football team.
Yeah, it was their first win against a damn good football team all season long. That's I guess the other part of this win that we didn't talk about is Dallas's wins have come against the Giants, the Jets, the Commanders, and the Raiders. And by the way, I mean that's 4 bad teams. So to come out and get a win against this Eagles team was huge, I think, for them. And they asked Shoddy about the defense in the second half and what was the big change there.
Incredible, right? Yeah, I think, you know, you look at the run stats, Ed, I'll start there. I mean, what we were able to do to Saquon, who is arguably the best back in the league, and I think he had 10 for 22 or something like that. But, you know, they just kept playing, man, and, you know, didn't have great pass rush today. I felt that, you know, it looked like Jalen was back there quite a bit, but man, the tackling I thought was really, really good. We did a really good job on third down, and I mean, they're the ones that kind of jump-started us, you know, and we were, of course, able to get the touchdown right at the end of the first half. That was big to cut it to 21-7 and give us a little bit of momentum. But, you know, that's two weeks in a row they've played really, really well, and you can see the confidence in that entire group.
Yeah. Again, you're playing the Raiders and you played an Eagles offense that I think is pretty poor, but 2 weeks in a row the defense has done a very admirable job, which I gotta take my hat off to them, because when they were giving up 44 points to the Denver Broncos pathetic offense, I was like, oh man, if you're giving up 44 points to Bo Nix, this is a nightmare scenario. But 2 weeks in a row they've held it down. They then talked to Shoddy about George Pickens and how great George Pickens has been.
George doesn't surprise me at all, you know, and the beautiful thing is, you know, those two guys aren't nearly as good without each other. I mean, that's real, you know, because you can cloud coverages, and they were trying to do certain things to take those guys away, and that's why you need more than one. And but again, he just continues to step up and do a heck of a job. And, you know, the sudden change, you know, pass to him was awesome, and just really proud of him.
Yeah, good game for George Pickens, and probably made himself a whole bunch of money with that game as well. Then they asked Shoddy the question that I wanted to ask about going for it on fourth down. The Eagles had not scored since the 12-minute mark of the second quarter and showed no signs that they were about to figure things out on offense. The Cowboys had a chance to take the lead in the game and said, no, we're going to go for it. And I get you're at the 1 yard line. And normally I would say, well, if you can't get 1 yard, you don't deserve to win anyway. But you did have a chance to take a lead with like 3.5 minutes to go in the game. And going against a team that hadn't been able to move the ball, it just felt like a wild decision. So they asked Shoddy, would you do it again if you had to do it all over again?
You know, we make decisions, you know, in in 10, 15, 20 seconds. You know, you don't have 5 minutes to talk about it. And when you sign up to sit in this chair and be the play caller, and you have to make those calls. And again, did the defense bail me out? Yeah. And sometimes that's a good thing for a coach. But I'm comfortable. I'd do it again. I mean, I would do it again. You know, I would totally go for it again. Because, again, I mean, this team has shown, their team, they've shown if you get a field goal, their kicker's got a big leg. You know, they've got weapons, and, you know, they've shown the ability. If you, let's say you start them at the 35-yard line, they need 10, 20 yards to get in the field goal range. So I thought we had some momentum, and I wanted to capitalize on it.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree more. I could not disagree more. You take the points when you can take the lead in the football game with 3 minutes left. Just take the points. Ends up not burning them, and like you said, the defense bailed them out, including that big sack, the first sack of the game on that last drive. And finally, they asked Shotty about the Chiefs coming up on Thursday.
Who we playing? Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this one. But, yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are an incredible team. I mean, you look at what they've done, and I have firsthand knowledge of, the organization, and, they're terrific. I didn't see the score of their game. I don't know if they ended up winning or not. They won in overtime. But we're going to enjoy this one tonight. And, again, you know me. I take them one game at a time, man. And it's going to be a great atmosphere, and I love being back here with our fans. I thought our fans were great tonight. I really did. I thought they were awesome. And they could have gotten a little bit restless in the beginning, but they stuck with us, man. And our guys drew a lot of strength from that. They really did. Yeah.
Makes the game a lot more interesting. Chiefs winning and the Cowboys winning suddenly makes Thanksgiving Day a lot more interesting. Now that said, the Cowboys seem to find a way to lose all the time on Thanksgiving. I mean, hopefully it's not the case this time, but I'm at least intrigued. If the Cowboys hadn't won these couple games in a row, I would just say they were going to roll over and die. Clearly, the Cowboys haven't quit, and you got to give them a lot of credit for that. They asked Dak about the comeback and how important it was to turn the season around.
Yeah, that game was needed, and no, never blinked, never had any doubt, and 1,000% believed from the beginning. I mean, there was times, right? I'm telling guys, believe, and then there was a moment there in the fourth quarter where a book goes, believe, and I go, I know. Like, we're done with the believe. We've believed long enough, and we've got ourselves back in this game. Like, now you've got to know, and so that's just it's a testament to this brotherhood, sticking together, going down 21 against the defending Super Bowl champs in a division game is tough. And like you said, I'm sure there was fans. I'm sure there was people, right? Oh, this is over. These guys are going to run off. But defense. I can't give them enough credit. We wouldn't have won this game without the opportunities that they gave us over and over again. It was also moments of just, when they get a stop or something happen, whether it was Quentin or Donovan, one of those guys telling me, we got you. And then when they did stop, I'm telling them, we told you. Just continuation of what we did last week and just sticking together. And like I said, it's about the brotherhood. And trust me, once again, we're always going to do it and do it for Marshawn. And he was felt tonight, and I'm sure he was playing right there alongside with us.
Yeah, you could tell that was an emotional win for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of,
I think for the rest of the season, it's
maybe so.
Less,
I'd be carrying around that flag for the rest of the season. It's a good luck charm at the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, they asked Dak, when did he know that they were going to win that football game? When did he feel confident?
I think it was the drive. I think that conversation happened after that first turnover. Honestly, the drive that we ended up not scoring on down in the red zone. I think it was the beginning of that I told him, because he was telling the guys in the huddle, you know what I mean, believe. And I just said, forget that at that point. I know. And sure, words of confidence and, emotions. I said, I've been here. I've done this. We're fine. We're right where we need to be. Focus on each and every play and execute. And sure, we did in that drive. But the defense or special teams went out and made a play, and we were able to end up doing that.
Yep. So good win by the Cowboys. By far their best win of the season. This is by far the most impressive. What's crazy is the Cowboys in the first half, that was the worst they've looked all year. The absolute worst. So for them to come back and play the way they did in the second half, man, you got to tip your hat to that team. What a comeback. what a great job of making adjustments at halftime, and really what a job, because quite frankly, Dak was horrendous in the first half too. So for him to keep that confidence and keep his guys locked in, just a much needed and much deserved win for the Dallas Cowboys. Even though I do disagree with going for it on fourth down there. Even though Shoddy says they do it again. All right, man.
All right.
What do I know? That's why I'm not an NFL head coach. All right. Wow.
2 hours, man.
We're halfway there, living on a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway there, baby. We're making good time. When we come back, I do want to dig into some college football. A lot happened in college football this weekend. We haven't even gotten a chance to dig into that at all. We'll do that coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
KTFM Floresville, your home for the Super Bowl. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's early Black Friday deals are going fast. Get up to 50% off select major appliances, plus up to an extra 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Valid through 12/3. Selection varies by location. Select locations only while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Stay warm and save money this winter with a heater tune-up from Right Home Services. Their expert techs make sure your system runs efficiently and safely. Call 210-444-0000 or visit righthomeservices.com. Get it done right.
The right stuff. Guys, don't propose with a ring that she didn't pick out. Trust us, she already has a ring in mind. So engage with Gage Diamonds, in person or online, where Gage's skilled ring designers will work with her to create the perfect setting, matched with the perfect stone. Gage specializes in exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Financing available. GageDiamonds.com. We're engagement's middle name.
It's the busiest week of November, and the holidays are finally here. Travel plans, grocery runs, family arrivals, and your dog still needs a safe, loving place to stay. Hey, it's Rob reminding you that Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuit has their Black Friday deals going on right now. Choose from 3 doggy daycare packages available now through December 5th or until spots run out. With over 17,000 square feet of pet paradise and more than an acre to play outside, plus training and spa treatments, this is truly a winter wonderland of fun for your furry family members. It's the perfect time. It's Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits. They're your local pros in boarding, grooming, training, and doggy daycare. So go meet the team, tour the facility, and celebrate the season with San Antonio's biggest pet lovers and sports fans. That's Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuit. Call them today at 210-750-1298. That's 210-750-1298 or mybunkinbiscuit.com.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm gonna make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture, and then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio, and since 1994, I've been representing people and families seriously injured by negligent drivers. I think everyone knows that driving while using a cell phone, texting, posting videos is dangerous. Study after study shows that use of a cell phone like this is the same or worse than driving under the influence. Yet, many people insist on using their cell phones while driving. I've had many cases where my client was injured by one of these people because they chose to use their cell phone. Who are these people? You and I have both seen them, probably today. Men, women, old, young, minivan drivers, truck drivers, 18-wheeler drivers. I know this. The same person that chooses to use their cell phone while driving is the same person who will lie about it later just to avoid taking responsibility. If you choose to use a cell phone while driving and hurt someone, you'd better hope they don't call me. If you or a family member has been injured in a vehicle collision, call me. Jason Thompson, 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay is on the northeast side on 35. We've got some road work 35 northbound Randolph Boulevard as you make your way up to Thousand Oaks. It's causing a 35-minute travel time. 2 right lanes closed, so start moving over to your left side. It is causing delays to Walsall. A rollover accident, 35 northbound Walsall to 410 has only 1 lane open. Delay started at 410 South Cutoff, so it looks like they're still forcing traffic to exit onto the frontage road. It's causing almost a 30-minute delay. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio Sports Center.
The Dallas Cowboys rallied from a 21-0 first-half deficit to beat the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21 on a walk-off Brandon Aubrey 42-yard game-winning field goal. We have Monday Night Football to conclude Week 12 tonight as the 49ers take on the Panthers. You can catch the game right here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star starting at 6 with pregame. The San Antonio Spurs fell to the Phoenix Suns 111-102. Third-ranked Texas A&M remains unbeaten with a 48-0 win over Samford. The 17th-ranked Longhorns blew out Arkansas 52-37. And UTSA crushed East Carolina 58-24. I'm Vic Brown with 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center brought to you by Centergenics. Book your appointment at fixmylow.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey now! Good morning, everybody! What a day. What a Monday.
Yep.
Ah.
Almost time for the long weekend.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I mean, when I filled out my when I was filling out my prep sheet today, I almost forgot a special thing. I'm gonna have to switch it up a little bit. I almost forgot that we've got to do losers today, so we'll do that at 8:30.
Okay.
See who the big losers are. I've got a couple that have to be discussed. Have to be discussed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. The world of college football, man, we are down to it, baby. 1 week left in the regular season of college football, and there is going to be a lot to play for. Let's go over what happened this weekend. Let's start with Texas. Texas 52-37 win over the corpse of Arkansas. I'll tell you what happened here. Bobby Petrino at the end of the game said, at about halftime, you could see that there was about half our team that just quit and said, we're done playing this season. That ain't a good sign. Arkansas has basically rolled over and died. Arch Manning had a good day. It's funny that Arch Manning, there's no pressure on him now, and all of a sudden Arch Manning's starting to play some good ball. Of course, it does help when you play Arkansas. But Arch Manning threw for 389 yards and 4 touchdowns in this game. Big day for him. The final score's closer than the game was. Texas dominated that game. Ohio State got a 42-9 win over Rutgers. Pulled away late. This was a close game. It was 7-3 for a good while. Ohio State pulls away late, gets a 42-9 win as they set up for their big rivalry game next week against Michigan. Texas A&M, they I don't know if you're aware, they're playing a rivalry game next week too against those Longhorns. They got a 48-0 win over Samford. Think about that. They won 48-0 and did not cover the spread. That tells you exactly how bad Samford is. Dominant win for the Aggies. Marcel Reed, only 120 yards passing. That's all he had to do. Got 3 touchdowns in that 120 yards, though. Georgia 35, Charlotte 3. This is what every Kirby Smart game against one of these bummy teams, this is what he does. He gets a early lead, and then he just sits on it. He doesn't try to run it up in these games. He doesn't want to show anything. Georgia finishes up Charlotte 35-3. Oregon 42-27 win over USC. I talked about USC. I didn't trust them to go on the road, and Oregon's now put themselves in a spot where if either of the Big Ten teams slips up, Oregon is going to be the main benefactor. Oklahoma, a 17-6 win over Missouri. That defense just continues to dominate. Bo Prabula actually did play for Missouri, which I didn't expect. I'm kind of glad I didn't know. I assumed he was going to be out, and if I had known he was playing, I probably would have bet Mizzou. So glad that I did not find that out until it was too late. But Oklahoma wasn't a pretty game. The offense certainly wasn't pretty. Mateer actually ran the ball better than he threw it, but a 17-6 win nonetheless. And Oklahoma now kind of in the catbird seat. It's going to be hard for them to work their way out of the playoff with nothing but LSU left. I don't know how LSU is going to score a point against this Oklahoma team. The way their defense is playing. Notre Dame they're trying to put up style points, and it worked this weekend. Notre Dame 70, Syracuse 7. 70-7. Jeremiah Love, 171 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns.
70.
7-0.
Okay, when I first saw that score, I had to do a double take.
70-7. And this game, it was 30. I want you to understand this, Vic. This is going to be one of the craziest things you'll hear. It was 21-0 before Notre Dame took an offensive snap. So before Notre Dame's offense even got on the field, they were up 21-0.
Wow.
Exactly.
Unreal.
You might say, well, how the hell is that possible? Well, on the second play of the game, Syracuse throws a pick 6. Then they get the ball back. Syracuse gets the ball back.
Okay.
They have to punt, obviously, because they can't move the ball. They punt. Notre Dame returns the punt for a touchdown. Now it's 14-0. Then another pick 6. Wow. 3 pick 6s. And then Syracuse came out and got the ball again. They punted. And then finally, 7 minutes into the game, the offense came out for Notre Dame for the first time. And it took them 2 plays to go down and score that touchdown. It was 28-0. It was 35-0 at the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter.
Ouch.
At halftime, it was 49-0. Just a complete and utter ass-kicking by Notre Dame as they try and make their case for the college football playoff. I don't know what the committee's going to decide, but if beating the crap out of bad teams is any indication, then Notre Dame, kudos. They certainly did it. Alabama, 56-0 win over Eastern Illinois. They got to play a bunch of their backup players. Just a cruise control win for Alabama. BYU gets a 26-14 win over Cincinnati. Big win for BYU, who puts themselves in position to go to the Big 12 championship game. We'll talk about some of the scenarios coming up on the in the next segment. what teams have to do to get to these championship games and all these conferences. Utah survives against Kansas State, 51-47. I don't know how Utah gave up 47 points to Kansas State. Something crazy happened. I didn't get to see much of this game, but 47 points to a Kansas. I don't think Kansas State scored 47 all year, and they put up a big number on Utah, but Utah survives. They get a 51-47 win, keep their hopes alive, although very slim. Miami 34, Virginia Tech 17, as Miami also tries to continue impressing the committee, and they're trying to remind everyone, hey, we've got to win. We're 9-2. Notre Dame's 9-2, and we beat Notre Dame head-to-head. So Miami's still fighting that fight to get in. Vanderbilt, a 45-17 win over Kentucky, never really in doubt. The game was 45-3 going into the fourth quarter. Kentucky got a couple of garbage time touchdowns. Diego Pavia,
what's up with him?
How about this? 33 of 39 passing, 484 yards, 5 touchdowns, and then had 48 rushing yards and an extra touchdown. So 6 touchdown day.
What?
For Diego Pavia. Huge day for him.
Is he living up to the hype or what?
I mean,
that's good.
Living up to it today. Vanderbilt's 9-2. They in the SEC, a 9-2 SEC team. If they beat Tennessee next week, there's going to be real conversation about Vanderbilt getting into the playoff, which is insane. But that's where we're at right now. Georgia Tech probably lost their chance to meet in the playoff. They fall to Pitt 42-28. Drops Georgia Tech to 9-2 and pretty much ends their hopes. Michigan gets a 45-20 win over Maryland. Michigan has some hopes. If they're able to knock off Ohio State this week, we could see a playoff-bound Michigan. Tennessee 31, Florida 11. Tennessee they scored 0 points after halftime. The damage was done. They were up 31-0. Florida got some points on the board, but just were never really in it. Wisconsin suddenly has life. Wisconsin was a train wreck early in the season. They win 27-10 against 21st ranked Illinois and move to 2-6 on the season in Big Ten play. TCU knocks off Houston. They get a 17-14 win over the Cougs. Tulane 37-13 win over Temple, and Arizona State putting on Colorado 42-17. The Sun Devils in the mix now as well. So, and I should note, importantly, UTSA dominates East Carolina. UTSA just don't lose at home. They when they're in that Alamo Dome, they are a different animal. Without their starting running back, without a starting wide receiver, without 2 starting offensive linemen, no problem. A blowout win for UTSA. And Texas State got a 31-14 win over UL Monroe. So there you go. There is your look around college football. North Texas also with a 56-24 win over Rice. I'm trying to think of any other games that have any local interest. Baylor might have to fire their coach. 41-17, Baylor loses to Arizona.
Ouch.
That's an absolute ass-kicking. And SMU, should mention the Ponies got themselves a big win over Louisville, 38-6. Complete destruction there for a Louisville team that we talked about 2 weeks ago. They were in the playoff hunt. Now they've just rolled over and died. So good win there for SMU. And am I missing any other local flair teams? I don't believe so. If I did, I'm sorry. Sam Houston lost again, if you were wondering about them. UTEP lost again, if you were wondering about them. Yeah, the usual with those 2 schools. All right. Yeah, it's been rough. Let's just say it's been rough. When we come back, I want to talk about where we're at, and with 1 week to go in college football, where are we at with tiebreak scenarios? What could happen this next week to get teams in or out of the SEC championship, the Big Ten championship? How crazy is it that Texas A&M, undefeated right now, might not be playing in the SEC championship game?
I know, that's crazy.
Ohio State, undefeated, might not be playing in the Big Ten championship.
All because of one loss. If they lose one,
if they lose one game, they could be.
Does it matter which game or just?
They only got one game left.
Oh, okay.
Indiana undefeated, they could be they are not guaranteed a shot in the Big Ten championship game. So I'll go through the scenarios on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1. I got to tell you about Underdog Fantasy. That's right, baby. Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, block parties, all the hoops you can handle. NBA in full swing, as well as college hoops now. And you can make your picks and win that money right now on Underdog. And it's that time of the year. Feast Week is back, baby, on Underdog. Underdog's the best place to get in on all this action, man. From November 26th through the 30th, you check the app daily. There's special promos running all throughout Feast Week where you can boost up your profits, man. And it's so easy. You pick what your favorite players and then go higher or lower on their stats. Points, rebounds, steals, whatever it is. You get them right, you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. I'll tell you what's been free money is De'Aaron Fox higher. De'Aaron Fox is just, with Wemby and Castle and these guys out of the lineup, De'Aaron Fox is just the offense for the San Antonio Spurs. So I'm just going to keep riding that train higher on De'Aaron Fox until it runs out of steam. Download the app today. Use that promo code ALAMO. You'll score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code ALAMO. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
1, 2, 3, come on! South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Thursday afternoon at 3:30. It's the Cowboys' 59th straight Thanksgiving Day matchup as the boys welcome the Kansas City Chiefs to Jerry World. Pre-game at 2:30. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim Beam.
How about them Cowboys?
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
Hi, I got hurt in Iraq, but I don't know if it's really worth getting an attorney.
Don't worry, you called the right place.
I'm Jeff Davis. At Davis Law Firm, we're here for you 24/7, and you don't pay unless we win. We recently secured a jury verdict for $210 million in a wrongful death case. So if you've been hurt, call us at 444-4444.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Listen up, San Antonio. At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can get college credit for the stripes you've earned. Turn your military rank into college credit to save time and money on an online degree. Eligible enlisted service members and previously enlisted veterans may receive up to 12 credits for select undergraduate courses based on their rank, and up to 90 credits in total for prior learning, military experience, and training. Classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu/SATX.
This college football season, the Crunch Time Hero of the Week is brought to you by PorkRinds.com, the nation's premier hub for pork rind lovers everywhere. Each week, a college player will post on Instagram, and each share over a 2-week period equals a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, which helps families who are dealing with DIPG, DMG, pediatric brain cancer. Giving back with the perfect snack to celebrate those big Crunch Time plays. Find your rind at PorkRinds.com or find Southern Recipe Pork Rinds at HEB.
Calling all Cowboys Nation in San Antonio. Game day isn't complete without the right look, and the Dallas Cowboys Pro Shop has everything you need. Whether you're headed to the game or watching from home, the Dallas Cowboys Pro Shop has you covered. Find game day staples like jerseys and hats to fan favorites like hoodies and jackets at any of our 4 convenient locations: River Center, North Star Mall, Ingram Park Mall, and Huebner Oaks Shopping Center. We're open 7 days a week. Find the best selection of Cowboys gear only at the Dallas Cowboys Pro Shop.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Claire. She loves her motorcycle, and she's learned to love the insects she encounters on her rides. She may not know the difference between a gnat and a mosquito at 55 miles per hour, but she does know one thing. It's always gross when one flies into her mouth. But she's so used to it that it's weird when it doesn't happen. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back with comprehensive and collision coverage from America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Food, family, and football. It's Thanksgiving, but your takes don't need to take the day off. Make some cash with them at DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Just pick more or less on a couple player stats and ride your read. Hit your calls, and Pick 6 turns a good read into a big return. And if you're new to Pick 6, DraftKings has you. Get $50 in Pick 6 credits with your first $5 entry. Trust your read and make it pay. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KTFM. That's code KTFM. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Ends December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Hold up. Hey. Making noise. Hey, hold up. We them boys. That's what every Cowboy fan saying that today. We them boys.
That's right.
We them boys.
Got my jersey on.
Yeah. That's what Torta Pounder was saying when he got dressed this morning. We them boys.
That's right.
Yeah. Good win for the Dallas Cowboys. Needed that one.
Yeah, I had my blood pressure cuff on for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, I listen, man, I wouldn't blame anybody who turned that thing off at halftime either. That was it was bad.
Oh, yeah. No, I wanted to, but I was like, nah, let me just because I don't have Red Zone or anything. That's the only game I can watch.
My
so I was like,
goodness.
Yeah. I got rid of it. It was because I watch a few times, but not enough for me to.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's not the Cowboys. I got the grandkids there. I'm too busy.
You're giving up NFL football for babysitting duties, man. I never want grandkids if that's how it is.
Well, talk to your sons right
man,
now.
That sounds like a disaster. Ugh. There's time for that.
Yeah, see, I don't. But, I mean, it is what it is.
You're a better man than I, Vic. All right. I did want to discuss the tiebreaker scenarios and the championship game scenarios for these for these conferences. Okay. Because believe it or not, the Texas A&M Fighting Aggies might not even be in the SEC championship game. And
that's unreal to me.
Right? Now, if they beat Texas, they are in. Texas A&M currently is a 2.5-point favorite against the Texas Longhorns in Austin.
I see that.
So if they beat Texas, or if Alabama and Ole Miss both lose, Texas A&M is in.
Okay.
So if they lose to Texas, they need some help. They need some help. But the simplest path is you beat Texas and you're in. You lose to Texas, chances are good you're out. If they do lose, I need to hope Alabama and Ole Miss both lose, because the way the SEC tiebreakers work, A&M's played a very poor SEC schedule. Georgia, if Texas beats A&M or Auburn beats Alabama, Georgia would be in. Alabama, for them to get in, all they got to do is beat Auburn. Alabama, much like Texas A&M, if they beat their rival, they're in. It's not an easy task, but this is a pretty bad Auburn team. But I've seen a lot of really good Alabama teams lose to worse Auburn teams, and Alabama, for them to get in, if they lose to Auburn, there is no path for them. Like for Texas A&M, they could lose a game and still find a way to get in. For Alabama, not only would a loss knock them out of the SEC championship game, a loss would probably eliminate them from the playoffs overall. They're not going to be 8-3 with a loss to Auburn and get into the playoffs. So this is a pretty big moment for Alabama. Now, I mentioned Georgia, what they've got to do. The other team that's still got a chance to go to the SEC title game is Ole Miss. If Ole Miss beats Mississippi State and Texas beats A&M and Auburn beats Alabama, then Ole Miss would get in on tiebreakers. There's a three-way tie there would be a three-way tie for first place if that happened with Ole Miss, A&M, and Georgia, which would likely then result in a Ole Miss Georgia rematch for the conference title. So that's the way the SEC championship works. The likelihood now, I mean, A&M is going to be in the playoff regardless of what happens in this Texas game, but I know A&M would obviously love to have an SEC championship trophy for their case. Georgia, I think no matter what happens, and Georgia plays Georgia Tech this weekend. I don't think they can lose to Georgia Tech, but if they did, they'd still be 6-1 in the SEC. It wouldn't really matter all that much, and they're going to be in the playoff. Ole Miss is going to be in the playoff. So I think all those teams are in, with the exception of Alabama. Alabama obviously has to win, and if they do win, they are going to be playing for the SEC championship with a chance to play their way in as the conference champion. Now, in the Big Ten, it's also a little bit murky, which is very odd. You'd think Ohio State and Indiana haven't lost a game all year. So it's a given, right, that they're going to be playing each other? No, not necessarily. It is the most likely scenario. If Ohio State wins and Indiana wins, they will play each other. They'll be unbeaten. They'll be head-to-head for all the marbles. That would be the drama-free side of things. And just to put into perspective, the likelihood of that happening is pretty great. The Big Ten, the odds this week, Indiana is a 28.5-point favorite against Purdue. Purdue is dreadful, and Indiana I think they're going to run up the score on them. Ohio State, a 10.5-point favorite at Michigan. But nothing's guaranteed in that game. It's a big rivalry game, maybe the biggest rivalry game in the country. And Michigan's had Ohio State's number of late. So, and that would open things up. If Michigan's able to win, that would open things up. So if Michigan wins, Ohio State drops that game, and Oregon wins against Washington. They're a 6.5-point favorite against Washington. If Oregon wins and Ohio State loses, it would be Oregon and Indiana playing for the Big Ten championship game. If Indiana wins and Michigan beats Ohio State and Washington beats Oregon, now Michigan would be playing Indiana for the conference championship game. There is a way for Indiana to still lose, or to lose and still make it. So if they lose to Purdue, which is I don't think is going to happen, Ohio State wins and Oregon wins, it would still be Ohio State versus Indiana because Indiana defeated Oregon head-to-head. There's a scenario where neither one of these teams is in. If Purdue beats Indiana, Michigan beats Ohio State and Oregon beats Washington, it would be Oregon versus Michigan in the Big Ten championship game. So there's lots of crazy. It could be Ohio State against Michigan, a rematch. If Purdue beats Indiana, Washington beats Oregon, and Michigan beats Ohio State, we'd get a rematch of Michigan-Ohio State for the Big Ten championship. So there's lots of scenarios. The most likely, of course, is still Indiana versus Ohio State, but there are a lot of paths to it. For at least for there are 4 teams that have a chance to be in that game. Ohio State, Indiana, Michigan, and Oregon still have a chance, even though I don't think Oregon or Michigan is all that good, but they've got a chance to be there. And who knows, given the history of that Michigan-Ohio State thing. The Big 12, also pretty murky. It's real simple for Texas Tech. They've got the easiest path. All you got to do is beat West Virginia, and you are in the Big 12 championship game. And West Virginia is a 21-point underdog to Texas Tech. That's the simplest path for Texas Tech to get in. Just win, and they are in. Simple, easy peasy. No drama there. Everybody else has a little bit of drama. BYU does appear they're in the catbird seat. Cincinnati and Houston both got eliminated this weekend. So now you're down to Texas Tech, BYU, Utah, and Arizona State are the only teams that still have a chance. BYU plays Central Florida this weekend. Central Florida is dreadful. BYU is a 17.5-point favorite. If BYU wins that game, they are in, and it's easy, black and white. Texas Tech and BYU are in there. If they don't, it opens things up. Arizona State, if they lose to Arizona, that would send BYU as well. Sun Devils play the Wildcats on Friday. BYU could know already before they even play. So Arizona and Arizona State play early. If Arizona State loses, and they're an underdog to Arizona right now, which is kind of odd, but they are an underdog. If they lose, we already know BYU is in. Utah has a very, very, I don't really know how they've lost to both BYU and Texas Tech, but they have a very unlikely path to get there. So it would mean they would need BYU to beat Central Florida. Utah would have to beat Kansas. Arizona State would have to beat Arizona, and West Virginia would have to beat Texas Tech. So it's very unlikely, but there is a path for Utah, and Texas Tech would be eliminated on a tiebreaker against with Texas Tech having lost to West Virginia and Utah beating West Virginia. Finally, the ACC. It's simple for 2 teams. If Virginia wins, they are in. If SMU wins, they are in. SMU is, let's see, what kind of a favorite is SMU this week? SMU is a, where are we at? Oh, here we go. A 12.5-point favorite at Cal. Virginia is a 10.5-point favorite against Virginia Tech. So 2 double-digit favorites. If they win, they are in. If one of them loses and Pitt wins, Pitt will be in. Miami, Georgia Tech, and Duke all need a lot of help. They need the current leaders to lose, and they need some other stuff to happen. Seems unlikely. But the most likely scenario here is SMU and Virginia playing for the ACC championship, which I believe would mean Miami is not going to make the playoff. I don't think the ACC is going to get 2 teams. I don't think the ACC deserves 2 teams. It's a really bad football conference. But that would be the scenarios there with those tie breaks. So obviously rivalry weekend this weekend, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama, Auburn, they all matter a lot. All these games matter a ton, which is that's what we're hoping for at the end of the year, right? Because quite frankly, I mean, Texas versus Texas A&M, like for people around here, that's a fun game automatically. But the idea now for Texas fan, Texas' season is ruined already. It's blown. But if they can keep A&M from winning an SEC championship, you don't think they'd be stoked to do that? Absolutely, they would be. Auburn's terrible. You don't think they want to ruin Alabama's season? Oh man, And Ohio State, who's all season long looked like they're the cream of the crop. Michigan's got a chance to ruin it for them, knock them out of the Big Ten championship game, make them go on the road to start the playoffs. You don't think they'd love to do that? Absolutely they would. So all these games matter. It is entirely it's exciting, I think. This weekend in college football going to be exciting. A lot of people on the Brigade Bar are confused by I don't know what, like, there's a lot of ifs still. Yeah. But that's the whole point, is there's a lot of ifs.
It confuses me a little bit too.
You could have written them all down. I was trying to make it easy for you.
No,
just write them down.
You explained it.
That's all I can do.
It good, yeah.
That's all I can do, Vic, is explain what the scenarios are for the people. And if your it all starts with the team that you're hoping wins. If they don't win, they're probably screwed. They're probably screwed. Yeah. They're probably screwed. If you want me to repeat it, I'll just go from the start again. I can repeat the whole thing. All right. It is 8:35 right now on the Morning Huddle. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the losers. That's what we always do. Right now, I'm going to give away a $50 gift card to a winner. Somebody's got to win. It's not going to be the guys we talk about in the next segment. Somebody's got to win a $50 gift card to Mellow Mushroom, 1604 in Stone Oak. I ate there just like a week or two ago. Oh, it's so good, man. It is so – that crust – if I eat crummy pizza, I don't even eat the crust.
Oh, yeah, you just –
I'll throw the crust out. Yeah, give me more of the cheese and the sauce and the toppings. But in Mellow Mushroom, that crust, it's like – I don't know what kind of glaze, like a garlicky butter glaze on it. And it's just so doughy and it's so good. Mellow Mushroom. I love that place. We should go, Vic, eat a couple pizzas, me and you.
Now you eat the pizzas. I'll just eat the meat and the cheese. That's all I can have.
Poor Vic.
I can't have no pizza.
What a life.
I know. It sucks. Being diabetic sucks.
Do you ever just hope, like, man, I hope I just die soon? Like,
if I'm on my deathbed, I want pizza, chocolate.
Yeah, out.
A regular Dr. Pepper.
Go out strong,
A
man.
mango.
Go out strong.
A few bananas.
All right. When we come back, we'll take a look at the losers. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll talk to Coach Jeff Traylor, not a loser this week. And I've still got UTSA Army tickets to give away. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you get into your early morning commute, Loop 410 eastbound just past Vance Jackson. That accident is in the right lane. A little bit of a delay starting right around Evers. 37 southbound, southeast military, southeast side of town. Accident left lane has you stop and go from Hot Wells. And just north of downtown along Broadway, both directions, northbound, southbound. There's a large water main break between Grayson and Josephine, so that is closed. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J. Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J. Crew Factory, we think shopping should be fun, really fun, as in scoring our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J. Crew Factory store. This holiday season, discover perfect presents for you and your crew. Shop cozy matching pajamas, toasty sweaters, amazing outerwear, festive accessories, and so much more. Get in the spirit at J. Crew Factory, where we have incredible deals every single day. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
The guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, president of Leaf Filter, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions and bring you a special Black Friday offer.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/trust to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/trust. And now, as a special Black Friday offer, you can get a free gutter inspection, plus up to 35% off. This is our best offer of the season. Unlock it now at leaffilter.com/trust. See representative for warranty details.
Dr. Jacob Torres is my doctor down at the IFF down there on McCullough. That's been a progression because the first time I walked in the place about 10 years ago, well, first of all, they were in different offices. I didn't have any consideration about an everyday physician. I was just overweight. And someone had told me that they had met a doctor down there named Jacob Torres, who had kind of changed their life, that had really kind of opened the door to losing weight and understand and on a process that was livable, that could be done. And I didn't think up until that point that I could lose weight because I didn't have the wherewithal. I met Dr. Torres and he convinced me to give it a shot. And before you know it, I started losing weight. And it just kind of snowballed to the point where I am still a patient of Dr. Torres. The Institute for Functional Health has played that role in my life. I'm functionally healthier today than I was 10 years ago. I'm a 60-year-old man. I am not on any statin. I'm not on any kind of medication because of the diet process I started those many years ago. I want that for you. If you don't feel good, you don't like the way you look, and you're ready to lose some weight, and the cost of the GLP-1s or the commitment to that is something you don't want to go for. Well, I can tell you there is an answer out there that absolutely worked. It's worked for me and thousands of others, and that's Dr. Torres in the Institute for Functional Health. I want you to call him today and let him explain to you why and how he's been so successful, because I'm living proof. Go look at some old pictures of me. Give him a call today. The number's 210-468-1891. His website, it's easy to get to and a great resource. It's IFFhealth.com. Listen, if you've decided to lose weight, if it's time to make 2026 your healthiest year ever, call Dr. Torres today and you'll be well on your way by the time the new year hits. That's the Institute for Functional Health. Call him today, and I know you're going to thank me later.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll react to another wild football weekend, including Texas, Arkansas, and Cowboys, Philadelphia. By the way, Minix and I will be there. Surely some stories from the road. And the UTSA Roadrunners, we'll talk to Jeff Traylor, their head coach. He's coming up at 4:30. The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right. Morning Huddle 94.1, San Antonio Sports Star. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's time to make fun of the losers, Vic.
All right, here we go.
You lose. You are such a loser. You're a bona fide schmuck.
Time now to find out who blew it this weekend. The losers.
You bunch of losers! Look who's back. It's the loser.
I'm going back to a better class of losers.
With AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hello, losers.
Oh, the Giants are such losers. The Giants blew a fourth quarter lead this season for the fifth time. And this was the fourth time they had a 10-point or more lead that they blew. They can't close out games. They fired their defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen, sometime last night, I guess. They decided to fire him. I mean, what an absolute mess. And on top of that, Malik Neighbors, who, I mean, is clearly going to be very good, but he's not playing right now. He's got a blown-out knee. He tweeted this last night. Sometimes I think they be making us lose on purpose because it's no way, bro. You throw the ball instead of running it to make them burn 2 timeouts. Then you don't kick the field goal. Then they have to go down and score. Football common sense. Am I missing something? So now you've already got coaches being fired all over the place. Now you got players who aren't even playing who are basically saying you're throwing the games on purpose.
Jeez.
Not a good look for the old New York Football Giants. Always find a way to be losers. Not to be outdone though, the Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen. I mentioned Shedeur Sanders. I know the stat, because even Edwin came in and was like, hey, so Shedeur really had an 8 QBR in that game? I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what about the 66-yard touchdown? He threw
it like 4 yards.
No, he threw it
ran.
like, I mean, it was almost.
It was a screen pass.
It was almost a run. Like, it was like 1 yard ahead of the line of scrimmage. It was very close to being a run.
Okay.
But the Raiders let that happen.
And they gave it a, 86-yard touchdown?
66-yard touchdown, yes.
Okay.
66-yard touchdown pass for Shedeur. Shedeur was no good, but it didn't matter because the Raiders were worse, if you can believe. The Raiders were so pathetic. 10 sacks? 10 sacks in a game? Get out of here, man. The Raiders, and they fire Chip Kelly, who's their offensive coordinator. I don't think this is they can fire Pete Carroll.
That isn't going to happen.
There's no coach.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do that's going to fix this.
No wonder they left Oakland.
This thing is an unmitigated disaster. Just a complete F-up. You can fire all the people you want. It ain't going to really matter. It is not going to really matter. The Georgia Bulldogs continue to be losers off the field.
Oh.
Their offensive lineman, Nair Daniels, was arrested. Faces 4 felony charges, including, you'll be shocked to hear this, driving-related charges. I'm going to give you a list of all the driving-related incidents that Georgia's had in the last 2 years. It's going to blow your mind. He's a redshirt freshman. He played this week, his third appearance of the week. He was booked at 10 a.m. yesterday with 4 pending felonies. Fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, affixing materials that alter window transparency, and 2 counts of second-degree cruelty to children. Also faces multiple misdemeanor traffic charges, including reckless driving, speeding, stop sign violations, and no passing zone infractions. So since 2023, that's when Warren McClendon and Victoria Bowles got hurt in the accident that Chandler LaCroix, who's a football staffer, and offensive lineman Devin Willick were killed in that single-car accident, January 2023. A month later, linebacker Jamon Dumas-Johnson arrested on misdemeanor charges of racing on highways and reckless driving 1 day after they won the national championship. February 23rd, Offensive lineman Aleo Ba stopped for driving 65 and a 45. Got 12 months probation. Still in February. Denylon Morissette, 81 and a 45. February 2023, another one. Marvin Jones Jr., 93 and a 65. Former defense in March, Jalen Carter, who's now with the Eagles, booked on misdemeanor charges of reckless driving and racing in relation to that January incident that resulted in the 2 deaths. Later released on bond, allowed to return to the NFL Combine. And we all know where he's at now.
Right.
Also in March, defensive lineman Kristen Miller stopped for driving 95 and a 65. Morissette, again, who earlier got stopped doing 81 and a 45, this time 91 and a 55. The same month, Morissette arrested on charges of DUI and drug possession, as well as driving on a restricted license. You don't, surprise, his license was restricted? Yeah.
Why are you driving?
But you're still driving drunk with drugs in the car. What a dope.
Wow.
Marcus Roseme Jackson. This is still 2023, by the way. Reckless driving and speeding charges. Same guy. Reckless driving exceeding the speed limit. Same month. Samuel Mpemba. Citation for driving 88 and a 55. July 2023. Tyrion Ingram Davis. Speeding, subsequently arrested on outstanding warrant for failure to appear in court for a parking violation. Jarvis Jones in July, arrested on charges of reckless driving and speeding. Etienne arrested on DUI, March 2024. We've at least made it to a new year. Wide receiver Sokovie White, reckless driving, driving wrong way on a one-way. Offensive lineman Bo Hughley, arrested for reckless driving, failure to maintain lane, and improper driving. Smail Mondin, arrested for reckless driving and racing. September, Georgia cornerback Daniel Harris, arrested on charges of reckless driving and no proof of insurance and operation of an unregistered vehicle without a valid license plate.
Wow.
March 2025,
Still more.
Marcus Easley, involved in an accident. Nitro Tuggle, arrested on charges of reckless driving and speeding. Jazar Jackson, arrested on 3 drug-related charges and a misdemeanor charge for holding a cell phone while driving. And then yesterday, Nair Daniels, 4 felony counts stemming from his arrest, along with multiple misdemeanor traffic charges tied to the same incident.
You gotta be kidding me.
If I were Kirby Smart, everybody who shows up at Georgia, turn in your driver's license, none of you are allowed to drive. We've got Georgia Uber, where all we do is somebody drives around everybody.
Driving in a short bus is what you're going to be. The bus
all of them.
The bus will pick you up. You're not going anywhere.
What a bunch of dopes.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah, how crazy is that? And finally, I think maybe the biggest loser, and I wasn't very familiar with Eastern New Mexico football, but I am now. And Eastern New Mexico, Division II school, Eastern New Mexico, has named their new football head coach, Art Briles, who, just covered up rape the whole time he was at Baylor. No big deal. Just a guy who helped dudes get away with rape is now the head coach at Eastern New Mexico. Eastern New Mexico, like the last time someone tried to hire Art Briles, they got shamed and immediately they just had to fire him. They were like, no, this isn't going to work out, man. Eastern New Mexico should be shamed. They're a Division II school. No one's going to care. But Art Briles, who's a rape enabler, should not be coaching Division anything college football. He shouldn't be allowed to coach anything around kids anymore. Just a terrible, terrible person who he's been around. I guess he's been working at high school. He's been working at Mount Vernon High School. He was named the new OC at Grambling State in February 2022, and immediately they said, nope, this isn't going to work out because they got all this backlash. And then in 2017, right after he got canned, the Hamilton Tiger Cats tried to hire him. Immediately, they were like, nope, this isn't going to work. We got to pull our offer here because people came after him. Don't hire Art Briles. It's terrible. Losers. Eastern New Mexico. I hope you lose every game. All right. Coach Jeff Traylor coming up on the other side, coming off a big win and bowl eligibility for the Runners. We'll talk to him coming up. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Claire. She loves her motorcycle, and she's learned to love the insects she encounters on her rides. She may not know the difference between a gnat and a mosquito at 55 miles per hour, but she does know one thing. It's always gross when one flies into her mouth. But she's so used to it that it's weird when it doesn't happen. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back with comprehensive and collision coverage from America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
Hola, mi esposo se lastimó en un accidente ayer. ¿Me puede ayudar?
Claro que sí. Estamos aquí para servirle.
I'm Jeff Davis. At Davis Law Firm, we're here for you 24/7. Our team of Texas attorneys has been helping people injured in car, truck, or 18-wheeler wrecks for more than 25 years. And there's no fee unless we win. Y hablamos español. If you've been hurt, call us at 444-4444.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Roadrunner fans, you won't want to miss the annual UTSA Football Salute to Service game presented by USAA. The Roadrunners play host to Army this Saturday, November 29th at the Alamo Dome. UTSA will honor their senior class in a special pregame ceremony. Log on to goutsa.com/tickets or call the UTSA ticket office at 210-458-8872 to purchase your tickets today. UTSA versus Army this Saturday in the Dome. Be there, because when we win, San Antonio wins.
Guys, don't propose with a ring that she didn't pick out. Trust us, she already has a ring in mind. So engage with Gage Diamonds, in person or online, where Gage's skilled ring designers will work with her to create the perfect setting, matched with the perfect stone. Gage specializes in exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Financing available. GageDiamonds.com. We're engagement's middle name.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at TSAOG.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you get into your early morning commute, Loop 410 eastbound just past Vance Jackson. That accident is in the right lane. A little bit of a delay starting right around Evers. 37 southbound, southeast military, southeast side of town. Accident left lane has you stop and go from Hot Wells. And just north of downtown along Broadway, both directions, northbound, southbound, there's a large water main break between Grayson and Josephine. So that is closed. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
The Dallas Cowboys rallied from a 21-0 first-half deficit to beat the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21 on a walk-off Brandon Aubrey 42-yard game-winning field goal. We have Monday Night Football to conclude Week 12 tonight as the 49ers take on the Panthers. You can catch the game right here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star starting at 6 with pregame. The San Antonio Spurs fell to the Phoenix Suns 111-102. Third-ranked Texas A&M remains unbeaten with a 48-0 win over Samford. The 17th-ranked Longhorns blew out Arkansas 52-37. And UTSA crushed East Carolina 58-24. I'm Vic Brown with 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in Barricade Rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
9 o'clock on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Let's jump into it. I'm not going to make this man wait. Joining us now on the Buyers Barricade guest line, the victorious and bowl-eligible head coach of the UTSA Roadrunners, Jeff Traylor, joins us on the program. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, man.
What a day. You sandbagging son of a gun, you. I feel like, you know, all that talk about, we're going to have to play our best game. I mean, you could have played half as well as you played and still won that thing. It was wild because on paper, going into that thing, you're missing, you're not playing a running back, you're not playing a wide receiver, you lose 2 offensive linemen, and you have just, you know, your best offensive performance of the season. What went right for you guys on Saturday, Coach?
Yeah, make it make sense, please. You know, I've done it a long time. I've been a head coach 21 years, and every once in a while you have those magical moments where everything just aligns just right, and we couldn't have played better defensively, causing 3 turnovers. We couldn't have executed better offensively, having no turnovers. Couldn't have kicked it, couldn't have punted it, couldn't have covered it, couldn't have caught it better. And it was the best team, you know, statistically we played all year. And, you know, top 10 offense, top 15 defense. They were like 8th in the country on third downs, and our defense held them to 2 out of 14. So somebody make it make sense.
Yeah, and even the scores that they did put up all came late, and once the game was fully decided. Talk a little bit about what Owen did again with a short hand. You know, not without all his weapons there. This was one of his most impressive games.
Well, it's the first time you've seen him run since game 2. You can tell he's pretty much healthy again, and that was such a tremendous. When I saw him take off and juke the kid and then slide, I'm like, there, he's maybe back. You know, he's just, I'll speak on it now more than I have all year. He's had a hip and a groin and a shoulder all season long. And when you take a quarterback's legs away that has as good a legs as he does, any quarterback, but when you take away their legs, it's hard to be really good. And 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Made plays with his feet. We moved him around all night. We changed the pocket. We changed the launch point. It was just good to see that kid. And we really lost even more linemen than that. But it's very impressive y'all know that much, because you remember our original right tackle was Big J. He's been out for about 7 weeks, and, man, DeAndre's done a great job.
Yep.
Then our right guard went out. Then the backup right guard went out. So we lost 2 guards. That was our 3rd guard out there. Then we lost our left guard in the game. That was our backup left guard. Then we lost our left tackle. That was our backup left tackle. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
And everybody played like they weren't missing a beat.
Unbelievable. That's the part. I mean, I literally said one time, I'm like, we have our, you know, I'm an old high school football coach. I'm like, we got our JV offense out there right now. And my defensive staff happened to be listening on that particular one. They're all like, that JV offense is rocking right now. I said, yes, they are. They are rolling out there.
Yeah, just a one of the most complete performances we've seen. I would guess probably the most complete performance we've seen so far this season. Coach, also, I mean, no Henry. I don't know if you're at liberty to tell us what's going on with him, but Henderson didn't miss a beat either. Will Henderson, 146 yards. Is his success with Henry out? I mean, does that also pile on the praise for this offensive line, or what is? Or do you just have a couple of special backs there?
Well, we do have a couple of special backs, there's no doubt. But, yeah, our O-line deserves a ton of credit. We had only one play the entire game that was a negative. Man, think about that. One. The entire game. No sacks. We had one run, and that was on a play call, honestly. I mean, it really wasn't anything our line did wrong. We just didn't make a very good play call. And that might have been the only one he made that was bad. He was on a heater himself. I mean, he was rolling. So, yeah, man, all praise to our kids, and you know, I'm really happy. We needed that one really bad, and we lost a heartbreaker to those guys last year to start conference play up there. So we have been waiting on this one for a while.
If I had told you week 4, week 5, when Robert Henry was just running roughshod over everybody, that you were going to be without him, at some point late in the season, and you'd have a freshman running back running as well or better than he was, would you have believed me? Did you see this coming with Will Henderson?
Yeah, I did. You got to remember he's from my hometown. It's the only reason we got him. We'll have to break the bank to keep him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've known who this kid was for a long time just because of my relationship with those coaching staff in Gilmer, and that's my hometown.
Defensively, I mean, a lot of love for the offense, but defensively, like I said, the 24 points that they put up didn't feel like 24, certainly. Talk about what you guys did on that side of the ball that was different, or something that's maybe repeatable for you guys.
Well, we're just getting better, and that's the piece that doesn't get talked about enough. That's 11 new starters over there. Again. You got to have the money to keep them in the new era. And, we had graduation high last year, and we got a kid starting in Colorado. We got a kid starting at, West Virginia. We got a kid starting at Georgia Tech. I mean, we're helping the country. We are very thankful. We're givers here in San Antonio. We're all about Thanksgiving. So we don't have any starters back on defense. So I just think those 11 guys are playing together for a long time now. We're just getting better.
Coach, you haven't seen a service academy yet this year, although we talked about it at the time. Rice is sort of playing service academy style of football. They carried it 50 times against you guys. You had a lot of success against that offense. Is that the film you'll use? Is that like the game planning you'll use to tell your guys like, hey, this is the closest thing we'll have seen this year, or do you just kind of start from scratch with Army and go through the explanation of how assignment football and how important it is to keep your eyes on your man? How do you deal with these unique offenses?
Yeah, that would be the closest example we have, but it's still nothing like Army. There's no one like Army. They've been 7 one-possession games this year. The opponent's offenses average less snaps per game than any team in the country. They're number 1 in the country in ball control offense. They keep the ball for 36, almost 37 minutes per game. Quarterback's already gone over 1,000 yards. I mean, it's just so unique in the style of play they ball. I mean, they play. Jeff's been there 12 years. And I repeat, they've been in 7 one-possession games this year already. That's just who they are. I've played them 4 times. We've been in 4 one-possession games with those guys. It'll be an absolute down to the wire. And what hurts me here is, I'm all for our military. As I am. All of our special teams are named after military units. They almost have the home crowd every time we play here. We've lost to them twice at the Alamo Dome because their crowd is bigger than ours, honestly, or I don't know, factually bigger. It feels like it's bigger, and it's a tremendous. It's a home game for them, but a home game for us. It's weird.
Yeah, Coach. It looks like the American is going to come down to North Texas and Tulane, barring some sort of insane result. But does it give your guys some confidence knowing that Tulane's probably about to play for a conference title and maybe a spot in the playoff even, and that's a team that you guys went out and beat? Does it give your guys some confidence to know that they can hang with the best G5 teams in the country?
Yeah, we always knew we could. It makes us more sick than confident. We just felt like, it's hard to win a championship, man. Let's be honest. It's hard. I know a lot of great coaches that have never won any, and we've been lucky to win 2. It's just hard. I still believe the most talented team in our league is South Florida.
Yeah.
And Memphis might be second, and they're neither one of them going to be in the championship. This is really hard to do. And I know coaches, we get criticized, and it's fair. But sometimes it's just the way the ball bounces. I'm thrilled for Eric. He's a good friend of mine, and John Summerall, Tulane. And it's just hard to do. So I don't know that it gives us confidence as much as it makes us sick because we want to win a third one here. And we're not going to get to.
How important was it to you personally? I mean, obviously, I know you've said all year long you love this team, you love these players. How important was it for you to get them to bowl eligibility this year and to keep that streak alive?
Well, there's a couple of things. I mean, one, I like for you guys to think I've been a straight shooter with y'all for 6 years. And I know sometimes when coaches talk and the things they talk about never happen, you guys have to hang the phone up sometimes and go, he keeps talking about how great these kids are and how much they practice and how their attitudes are. When are we going to start seeing some results? So I'm kind of glad y'all are getting to see the best version of these kids just to prove to you that I've been telling y'all the truth all year. But more important than y'all believing me is my players believing me and me telling them all year how good I thought they were. And they're starting to finally see how good I visualize this thing. And again, our record in the month of November, since we've been here, is just amazing. And our record at home in the Alamo Dome is just amazing. Make it make sense. I know I've said that a few times to y'all today. Make it make sense.
Well, Coach, I'm excited that you guys get to close out the season here at home where you have had so much success. Pretty incredible, the success you guys have had in this building, and hopefully you can wrap it up and finish. I mean, at the end of the day, a 7-5 season, you'd be 5-3 in conference. A lot of coaches would kill for that. Fact of the matter is, you may end up tied with Memphis and South Florida in the standings, 2 teams that you said, like you said, maybe the most talented teams in your conference. You got a chance to be right there with them at the end. So, best of luck wrapping up the season this week, Coach, and hopefully we'll talk to you before your bowl game.
Appreciate y'all, man. I always enjoy speaking to y'all. God bless. Birds up.
Thank you. That is head coach Jeff Traylor of the UTSA Roadrunners. They take on Army this weekend. Oh, my loyalties are split. That is probably the I do find myself cheering for Army when they play, but I do like Coach Jeff Traylor too. I don't know where my loyalties will lie.
On who wins?
Yeah. I mean, I do want Army to get bowl eligible.
Right, but you also want UTSA to.
I know. But also, I mean.
Who's got the better uniforms?
Oh, Army.
Army's right,
got
for sure.
The Army uniforms for Army Navy are badass. They're black and silver. They're badass.
I mean, that's government money right there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's where all the tariffs go.
When the shutdown was happening,
yeah.
Army designing these badass uniforms, baby.
Spared no expense.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, I just assume Army's going to lose to UTSA because they're playing at home. I'm going to chalk it up as an Army loss, and then I'll just have to root extra hard for Army to beat Navy.
What's the line on that game? Is there a good line on it?
Let's see. Army, UTSA.
I'm curious now. I know Army's probably favored, right?
No, I wouldn't imagine. UTSA is a 7-point favorite.
Oh, okay. There you go.
7-point favorite in that one. So
interesting.
Yeah, someone asked, does the Navy-Memphis game have no meaning on Thursday? Not really.
Nah.
I mean,
That's it.
It's kind of sad, but not really, because it would take. For anybody else to get into the playoff,
everyone would have to lose 100 times.
Yeah. So the deal is, North Texas plays Temple. They're 20-point favorites against Temple on Friday, and then on Saturday, Tulane plays Charlotte. And Charlotte's a 31-point dog to Tulane. So unless one of those 2 teams loses, North Texas or Tulane, it's not going to matter. So no, Navy Memphis, they're playing for fun. For funsies, as we like to be. Just for funsies.
We just need a.
Just for funsies.
Gonna make some money off the commercials.
That's right. Anybody who wants to go to UTSA versus Army, I bet there's somebody out there who'd like to go.
We got a pair of tickets.
I got a pair of tickets for you, bub. How about that? Coach Traylor says he wants you all to get out there and show out, be loud. UTSA and Army.
Now's your chance.
On Saturday at 2:30. How about caller number 6? You will win a pair of tickets to go see UTSA and Army at the Alamo Dome, the season finale for the Roadrunners. Meep, taking on the Army Black Knights. All right, Bubba, we're running out of time, Vic.
I know.
We're running out of time.
It's going by.
And there's a lot going on in the world outside of sports that I've got to talk to you about. We'll do that coming up next. It is the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your midday commute, 35 upper level, southbound at Alamo, disabled vehicle, center median blocked. On 90 eastbound Callahan to 151, we've got some road work, left lane closed. Another stall at 35 northbound, that off ramp to Cesar Chavez. It's blocking part of that exit ramp. And we do have this closure on Broadway, northbound, southbound, Grayson to Josephine Street due to a broken water main. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Texas Department of Transportation. Drive like a Texan.
As Texans, showing our pride by saying don't mess with Texas means we got to step up and do our part to keep Texas roads clean. Remember, don't mess with Texas means don't litter. Brought to you by the Department of Transportation.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. But wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
The Gomez Law Firm is the firm that San Antonio turns to for personal injury law. We have Jose from the Gomez Law Firm here with us. With over 1,200 five-star Google reviews, the Gomez Law Firm is proud of the winning record and results that are attached to these reviews.
We encourage people to go online and look at our review because we want to make sure that you feel comfortable choosing the right attorney. And we assure you, you go to Google and look up our reviews, you're going to be satisfied.
It's important to hire an attorney you can trust, and the reviews speak for themselves. The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted provider of personal injury law since 1973.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
The Gomez Law Firm continues to fight for our San Antonio community, and the results matter. If you've been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then contact them today at joegomezlaw.com. That's joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
Find great savings at our Red Tag sales event at North Park Chevy in Castroville. Get $15,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado 1500s. Save $10,000 off MSRP on the new 2025 Silverado Heavy Duty. Buy a new 2026 Equinox for the low price of $24,999. Or get a 2026 Traverse for $36,999. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet by Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Thursday afternoon at 3:30. It's the Cowboys' 59th straight Thanksgiving Day matchup as the boys welcome the Kansas City Chiefs to Jerry World. Pre-game at 2:30. Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds, the Davis Law Firm, Hornitos Tequila, Connecticut, and Jim Beam.
How about them Cowboys?
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys. You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Jeez. Unreal.
I come from isn't all that great. My automobile is a piece of crap. This song's about you, Vic.
It is.
And my friends are just as screwy as me. Didn't go to Catholic school. Oh, this is Vic. Why should they? I ain't nobody got nothing in my pocket. Philly Bottom Hills. That's where Vic wants to be. Gimme, 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 gimme. Living in Flea Bottom Hills.
Yeah, I've been to the best side of Flea Bottom, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You're on the high end, the Flea Bottom Estates.
Yeah. I actually have garbage cans.
I know.
The other ones don't. They
I'm
just
nervous.
throw it in the street.
Vic said, hey, can you drive me home after the show? So I got to.
No, don't worry. I'm carrying. We're good.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go.
I got a few handguns in my backpack. We're safe.
Take my chances and drop Vic off at his house.
Yeah, you just got to
Because I'm the next big
Well, you know what? Why don't you drive by like 5 miles an hour and I'll just roll out of the car.
Yeah. I'm not going to come to a complete stop. I need you to hop out.
Yeah, I will.
I didn't get to this today when we were talking about the Eagles-Cowboys game, but Vic, I don't know if you heard Tom Brady.
I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
I missed it.
I'm gonna let America be the judge.
Here we go.
Did Tom Brady use the N-word yesterday in the Cowboys-Eagles broadcast?
I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Here we go.
Just blasting through Nicker. Excuse me, Landon Dickerson right there.
Let's play it one more time.
Yeah,
one more time.
Here we go. All right.
I want to give him a fair shake.
Just blasting through Nicker. Excuse me, Landon Dickerson right there.
So he meant to say Dickerson?
Yes. Yeah.
Wink, wink?
Yeah.
Or no, or what? Okay.
Now, if he had said liquor, because then it would have been Landon Dickerson, like he would have maybe got confused. But I don't know where.
Yeah, he said Nicker, and it was going to say Nickerson.
Uh-huh.
But, okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we all had those flare-ups.
Very, very odd. Very, very odd, in my opinion.
But the way he said, excuse me.
And he kind of laughed.
Look, here it is. Look.
Just blasting through Nicker. Excuse me, Landon Dickerson right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bet.
He kind of giggled at it. I think, I don't know, man. Do we think he did it on purpose?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, I don't see Brady doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see that.
All right.
But still, it was one of those. What did he? You have a wing in your mouth, going. Wait a minute. What did he say?
What? Come again? Come again? He blasted through what? All right, Tom. That's a wild, wild take. Wild, wild take, man. That is a wild take. Miguel says, hey, AJ, how'd you like Bam Rodriguez on Saturday? He needs the IBF, and he'll be SA's only undisputed champion. I didn't get to see it. It was a football owned my day. I hadn't got to watch, but I'll catch up on that fight. But, yeah, that's awesome, man. Good for him. Good for him. Good to have a San Antonio man on the map when it comes to boxing. Yeah, what do you think, Vic? Are you going to forgive Tom Brady, or should we cancel him?
Nah, I'll forgive him. That was an honest mistake. He was jumbled up. I get it.
I think we should cancel him.
Think so?
He sucks anyway. He's not very good at being a broadcaster.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know, it seems like he still needs a little bit more loosening up.
Yeah.
But not in that way, but you know what I mean.
All right, let's see what's going on in the world outside of sports, including this is a bad idea, Vic. A lady dropped her phone, and she's all over TikTok now.
Okay.
A lady dropped her phone in the river at the Riverwalk here in San Antonio. Now, if I drop my phone and that thing is gone, you know, nice knowing you, phone. I'll go to the AT&T store. I'm going to get myself a new one.
Ugh. I know all that mud in there, and heaven knows what else.
Oh, I'll tell you what else. Well, she took off her shoes and said she's going to feel around with her feet.
No.
Yeah. She climbed into the water. Boat passengers were like, what are you doing? You know, people driving by in boats like, ugh.
Ew.
She said, oh, I think I found it. She reached in. It's just a brick. It's just a freaking brick.
I thought you were going to say it was a gun.
No.
That'd have been puro San Antonio.
Of course, visitors are prohibited from swimming in the river, and the water is potentially unsafe.
Yeah, don't go in there with open wounds.
Because it is loaded with E. coli.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's walk around that.
The locals said, I live in San Antonio. I hope she saw a doctor immediately.
I said, no open wounds, man.
I would rather be phoneless than even breathe next to that river walk. That's absolutely disgusting. You know, E. coli, it's just basically animal poop. No big deal.
You'll just throw up for a while, right?
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Yeah, see, it's a good weight loss deal.
Yeah. Fun times. Fun times.
Better than Ozempic.
Oh, gosh.
Quicker, too.
Imagine getting in the Riverwalk barefoot.
Nope.
Speaking of poop, this guy's like the bizarro Vic. This guy's the opposite of you, Vic.
Oh, what?
James Stewart, who's 41 years old, has died after not pooping for an entire month.
That is totally opposite of me.
Can you imagine going a whole month? And now his family has launched a wrongful death lawsuit claiming that his passing was entirely avoidable. They allege that workers at the residential care facility where he lived had dismissed clear warning signals, including a bloated stomach and odd conduct prior to his death. He had not had a bowel movement anywhere from several weeks to as long as a month. So now the family's taking action against the clear skies ahead.
He had Elvis Presley syndrome. Is that what that was?
Yes. Yeah, he lived at one of these round-the-clock supervision places. He suffered from intellectual and/or developmental disabilities and had a documented history of constipation, apparently. But imagine that.
So I guess Miralax and all of that was just all out of the question.
A whole month without pooping. The lawsuit says he was despondent, had low energy, and had been complaining of pain. His belly was distended, and there was allegedly bruising visible on his stomach. They should have been paying closer attention to whether or not he was pooping.
That is unreal.
Yep. So
I mean,
we'll see.
if I go a few days without it, I'm freaking out.
Oh, man.
You know? But that's only if, like, I'm in the hospital or something.
I can't even imagine going a few days. A man has been arrested. Imagine this. This is terrible.
Oh, God, here we go.
This is terrible in Japan, in Funabashi, Japan. A 26-year-old man has been arrested after peeing, like basically he drank tea. He drank like an iced tea off the shelf, and then he peed in the bottle and put it back on the shelf.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Where?
He brought it in Japan. According to police, Kota Shiozawa, who is a company employee, brought the bottle labeled tea with him to a convenience store and placed it on the beverage shelf. A customer who purchased the bottle that day noticed an odd odor when he opened it and reported it to the store. This forced an inspection of all drink products on the shelf. So they said, well, what could have happened here? Well, they looked at the store surveillance camera footage. He said, I thought it was a prank, had no intention of disrupting business. I was frustrated because things weren't going well at work. So you took it out on, you tried to make someone drink your pee. You are the worst person. The worst.
I would hit him with an aluminum bat
Oh,
over
my
and over
God.
again, making that sound, that bing, bang.
What a terrible person.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, and guess what? You know what? You know who else is getting captured on video? A couple's been arrested. They were at the Mon Cherie restaurant in Scottsdale, Arizona. They broke in. They took the money out of the cash register. They got about $450.
Okay.
They ransacked the bar. Got some booze.
Okay. The good stuff, I hope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But before they left, they decided to do sex on the patio.
With all the stolen stuff around them? Or in a bag or something?
They had all the stolen stuff in a bag, and they were so horny from the thrill.
the rush of
the rush
of theft.
That they had to do sex right then. And
he got a cramp and couldn't run?
Well, no, they said, okay, well, because there was no good camera angle of them inside, but because they decided to go have sex on the patio,
they were able
there
to
was
see
a good look of their faces. They were identified and arrested for burglary.
That's what they get.
The good news is they were not going to face any charges for the sex-related incidents. Only the burglary, only the breaking and entering and the burgling are going to be punished.
How long was that video?
They will not punish the sex. So Brian Morrow and Carissa Sukanik. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a day. Imagine that. You're doing a crime and you're like, let's take a break and have sex.
Yeah, there's nobody coming.
I don't know. I'd say, I don't know. I know what my wife would say. Honey, I don't know. Maybe the cops are coming. We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then I'd think about it and go, you're right.
And you're all like, did you get the baseball cards you wanted?
Let's have sex. Let's have sex at home. You know, let's get away with the loot.
No, let's have sex on top of this Josh Allen poster right here.
I don't know who'd like that more, me or my wife.
I know, your wife.
Probably my wife would enjoy that more than me even. And finally, you know the Botox that women use? And
yes.
That's old school, man. There's something new in town that's taken over. More and more people.
I don't know. People who use that Botox look funny.
Well, there's something new that's being used instead of Botox. Because it's more natural. It is fish sperm is being injected into women's faces now.
Ugh.
Trout and salmon sperm, to be specific.
Okay, first of all, how did they figure this out? So they were like, let's try injecting this and let's see if it works.
I don't know, but apparently it does great for treating acne. It's being touted as the next big skincare miracle. So if you had pimples on your face and they said, we can inject some salmon sperm into your face.
Now, how much is that?
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Like in comparison to Botox, like Botox would be about $100 a session, maybe, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, it can be between 200 and 500 pounds. This is a British story per shot. So
per one shot?
For one injection. Oh yes. But a lot of people are saying it's doing great for their skin. It's making their skin look younger and fresher. But you just have to have trout sperm in your face.
I'm not doing it.
I don't think I'm doing it. I'll just stay ugly, man. That's.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I got what I got. I got.
This is what it's turned into. It may have been.
It's also.
I may have looked better younger, but this is what you got.
It's also like, what's next? What's the next big thing? Because like,
for you, it's just more gray hair. That's it.
No, but I mean, like, imagine, I own a trout farm or a salmon farm. And like all my life I've been thinking, man, all these people are going to eat my delicious fish that I have here.
And then you see two guys with a briefcase going, "Hey, can we buy that sperm off you?"
Now they're like, "Hey, we don't want the fish. We just want to give it the little."
I know.
How do you extract sperm from a salmon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm no scientist, but I've seen a whole fish.
I've seen them do caviar.
You know what I never see on that fish? Balls.
Yeah.
Where's the fish balls?
I've seen videos. Well, not like personal, but I've seen videos of how they spawn. You know how they spread the sperm around, and I've seen that. But
well, next time you go fishing, Vic, save the sperm.
Save the sperm, and then put it in a little vial and.
Oh,
put it in the fridge.
You throw them back, don't you?
Yeah, I keep the ones. I'll keep some trout, maybe 2 or 3, and then some redfish. But
what you're gonna have to do?
Yeah,
You're gonna have to give it a little rubby, a little rub and tug, and then you can throw it back. Because that trout salmon is worth some money, Bubba.
Man,
that could be your ticket out of Flea Bottom.
It could be.
Just tell your wife, hey, we got to go fishing every weekend and save all the trout sperm we can get our hands on.
And it's only those two trout
and salmon sperm. That's it. That's it, Bubba.
Not koi, no trash fish or catfish.
No goldfish. No. No sharks.
No sharks, nothing. Well,
although maybe I bet shark semen is worth a try. It's worth a try.
It'll probably make your skin harder.
Yeah, you toughen it up.
Yes, it will.
Firm. That's what people like. Mm-hmm. All right, let's take our last break of the day, Vic, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at the daily lines. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
You ever had a slip of the tongue like that, Minix?
Not like that.
I've heard one from our good friend Maury Vasquez talking about Deion Sanders back in the day when Sanders played for the Dallas Cowboys and was on the air at Ken's 5 and said, well, Sanders not playing because he's got a he's got a bulging Richard in his back.
Not a disc.
Not a disc.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Davis Law Firm secures important verdicts and settlements for Texans hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck. Many in the millions of dollars. No case is too big or too small. And remember, there's no fee unless we win. So if you want more, call the Fours. Davis Law Firm San Antonio, 444-4444.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If you're tired of pain slowing you down from a recent injury or something that's been nagging you for years, we can help. At Arasti, we've earned the trust of over 8,000 physicians by delivering fast, lasting pain relief without painkillers or surgery. Our hands-on approach targets the root cause of pain, and most patients see results in just one visit. No referral needed, and it's covered by most insurance plans. So don't wait. Visit Arasti.com. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Food, family, and football. It's Thanksgiving, but your takes don't need to take the day off. Make some cash with them at DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Just pick more or less on a couple player stats and ride your read. Hit your calls, and Pick 6 turns a good read into a big return. And if you're new to Pick 6, DraftKings has you. Get $50 in Pick 6 credits with your first $5 entry. Trust your read and make it pay. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KTFM. That's code KTFM. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Ends December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promo.
By texting 24700, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from J.Crew Factory. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at jcrew.com.
At J.Crew Factory, we think shopping should be fun, really fun, as in scoring our exclusive collection of classic styles for the whole family at prices that can't be beat. And today, save even more. Just text GIFTING to 24700 to receive an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more at your nearest J.Crew Factory store. This holiday season, discover perfect presents for you and your crew. Shop cozy matching pajamas, toasty sweaters, amazing outerwear, festive accessories, and so much more. Get in the spirit at J.Crew Factory, where we have incredible deals every single day. Visit jcrewfactory.com to find your nearest San Antonio area store today. But first, get an extra $25 off your purchase of $75 or more when you text GIFTING to 24700. Text GIFTING to 24700 to get your $25 off coupon. That's GIFTING to 24700. See a store associate for details.
It's that time again, folks. The holidays are here, and if your partner's asking what to get you, make it easy for them. Tell them to add Manscaped to the list this year. From beard hedger to lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped keeps you clean, confident, and ready for every holiday gathering. These aren't just gifts. Trust me. They're smart upgrades for your daily routine. So this season, give the gift of grooming and confidence that lasts long after wrapping is gone. Take advantage of Target's Black Friday deals and get 25% off all power shavers. Hurry up though, offer ends November 30th.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star and AARP Texas are sending Cowboy fans to Jerry World to see America's team play all season long. How do you get in on the action? Head to sasportstar.com now and register to win. sasportstar.com. Live it up with the boys in the Big D from AARP Texas and 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go!
Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah, baby. We are wrapping it up here on a Monday. Rob will be back tomorrow, I think.
Maybe, right?
You never know with Rob. You never know. Sometimes he likes to show up. Sometimes he likes to take the day off. He's sleeping in the probably in like a 5-star hotel tonight at that hunting retreat.
Right, I picture the hunting retreat looking like Richie Rich's mansion.
He's
Not
got
like a log cabin or
No.
anything.
He's got a young Colombian boy massaging his feet today.
Yes, he does.
Thank you, senor.
And some kind of and a chef.
A chef.
He's got a nice chef.
Oh, Jess. All right, man. Let's do it. Let's take a look at the daily lines.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You covered, yeah!
Monday Night Football. We got one game left this week, friends. One game left in week 12. The 49ers and the Las Panteras. Here we go. All right, 7.5 points are the 49ers 7.5-point favorites. I like the Panthers here. That number doesn't quite make sense to me. This Panthers team is playing good ball, and the 49ers are still very beat up. They specifically on the defensive side of things, they are banged up, man. So I'm going to go with the Panthers to cover the 7.5. I think the total probably goes over. 49.5 is the total. I think we see a pretty high scoring game because, like I said, I think the 49ers defense is just broken. But I also think you're going to be able to run the ball on these Panthers, and I think you're going to be able to get some good action out of the backfield. I like Christian McCaffrey a lot, particularly on his receiving yards today. So give me the Panthers and the over. I usually don't like to look at the dog and the over, but that's the case in this one. The lines are out for Thanksgiving Day. 3 games. Packers are at the Lions. Lions are 3-point favorites in that one. The Bengals at the Ravens. The Ravens are 7-point favorites. Still no word on Joe Burrow. I would imagine now that they lost that game, there's no point in Joe Burrow coming back. If I were the Bengals, I wouldn't let him come back. And the 3:30 game, Chiefs-Cowboys. The Kansas City Chiefs, 3.5-point favorites at the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll see if the Cowboys can stay hot. Chiefs fighting for their playoff lives too, so they need it as well. It's a big game for both those teams. In the NBA today, the Detroit Pistons. Detroit, a 10.5-point favorite in Indiana. The Pacers are abysmal, but 10.5 is a lot on the road, even for the Pistons, so I like a lot. Cavs are minus 2.5 in Toronto. There must be some kind of an injury or something with the Cavs. Otherwise, this number would be a little bit wider. Miami is an 8.5-point favorite against the Mavericks in Miami. Knicks minus 13.5 in Brooklyn. And the Nuggies are 8.5-point favorites at the Grizz. The Chicago Bulls minus 5.5 at New Orleans. The Portland Trailblazers, who are playing the first of a back-to-back. They'll have the Spurs tomorrow. But today they're at Milwaukee. Milwaukee, a 1.5-point favorite over the Blazers. The Rockets are 6.5-point favorites at Phoenix. Second half of a back-to-back for the Suns. Timberwolves laying 9.5 in Sacramento. And the Utah Jazz. Did you say Utes? The Utah Jazz are 14.5-point road dogs against the Golden State Warriors in the National Hockey League tonight. We've got a smallish slate in hockey tonight. I don't know why it's not pulling up on my computer. Let me check my phone here to make sure I've got the proper lines. Here we go. The Detroit Red Wings are at New Jersey. New Jersey's a minus 145 favorite. Philly, the Flyers in Tampa, taking on the Lightning. Lightning are minus 175. St. Louis Blues are at the Rangers in New York. Minus 140 are the Rangers. Columbus Blue Jackets at the Washington Capitals. Caps minus 160. Florida Panthers minus 150 on the road in Nashville. The Golden Knights of Vegas are in Utah. Did you say Utes taking on the Mammoth? And VGK a minus 115 road favorite. Ottawa, the Senators in LA taking on the Kings. Kings are minus 150 in that one. So there you go. There's your look around. I almost forgot. We've got college basketball. It's college basketball season. How could I forget that? The big games of note tonight on a big Monday. Tennessee is at Rutgers. Tennessee a 15.5-point favorite. That's part of the Players Era Festival there in Vegas. Seton Hall is playing NC State. They're playing in Maui, part of the Southwest Maui Invitational. North Carolina State a 9.5-point favorite over Seton Hall. The other game in the Players Era Invitational or Festival at the MGM in Vegas, Notre Dame and Kansas. Kansas a 5.5-point favorite in that one, although still no Peterson for Kansas. He didn't even travel, so he's not going to play in any of the games this weekend for them. St. John's and Iowa State also playing up in Vegas. Iowa State a 2.5-point favorite. Houston 13.5-point favorites against Syracuse in Vegas. And Eastern Michigan's at Louisville. Louisville a 33.5-point favorite at home. Woo, 33.5. Illinois a 34.5-point favorite against UT Rio Grande Valley. That's in Illinois. Also in Vegas, Oregon and Auburn. Auburn a 3.5-point favorite in that one. Gonzaga 4.5-point favorites against Alabama. Probably the game of the day. Two of the top teams in the country, Gonzaga and Alabama. Gonzaga a 4.5-point favorite there. Arizona minus 33.5 in the Wildcat Classic, hosting Denver. And Michigan, also in Vegas, minus 5.5. They are up to number 7 in the rankings. They're taking on San Diego State in what should be a decent game as well. So there you go. There is your look around college hoops, your look around the sporting world. I saw the Dallas Wings won the lottery, Vic. You may remember they got Paige Beckers last year.
Oh, yeah.
They won the lottery again, so they're going to have the number 1 pick 2 years in a row.
Nice.
I don't know. If I were them, I would take Audie Clark, that big giant girl from Iowa State. I think she's the best. You would love her. She's right up your alley.
Hold on. What's her name? Hold on. Let me see.
Audi, like the car, A-U-D-I.
Oh, yeah. I saw her. Yes.
Oh, yes. Let's see. What's her?
Let's see. What's her last name?
Crooks.
Yes.
Yeah, she's at Iowa State.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Let's see. How much is she?
Scoring 26 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Oh, Vic.
Man, well, she's 6'3", so
she's your kind of gal.
I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'2" with my Vapor Max on.
Hey,
but that's close enough.
They're close enough, right? You don't need to be taller.
Nah.
She'll throw you around.
Yeah, she would.
Look
at that.
She'll throw you around, and then she'll make her a sandwich.
Yeah,
and you'll be glad to do it, Bubba.
Yeah. Then I have to come in here and tell you all about it.
Oh. Oh, yes. Iowa State undefeated. I mean, it's such an obvious pick to me. You put Paige and Audi on the same team. Oh, man. That's championship material right there, Bubba.
Yep.
Championship material. Monday Night Football, you got a feel for the Panthers and the 49ers? I know you hate the 49ers.
I hate the 49ers with a passion.
It may be a surprise to some, but if the Panthers win this game, the Carolina Panthers would be in sole possession of first place in the NFC South. Who would have thought that? Because with the Bucs lost, the Bucs have now lost 3 games in a row, and the Carolina Panthers could move to 7-5, take over first place in the NFC South. That would be something. And also of note, I don't know if you're aware of this, Vic. The first team has been eliminated from the NFL playoffs.
Really?
And it's not even the Tennessee Titans.
I was going to say, is it the Titans?
And it's not even the Raiders.
Is it the Browns?
It's the New York Football Giants.
Good.
At 2-10.
2-10.
They've lost 6 games in a row. They cannot make the playoffs. They are you have been
eliminated.
Oh,
Bye.
yes.
Bye.
See ya. Fire everybody. Beat it. Yeah.
And who's their savior? Who's in college right now that would go to them?
They drafted Jackson Dart, and they actually think he might be pretty good. He's just got to stay unconcussed. If he can not be
yeah.
And Scadaboo, they've at least got some hope. But
and Scadaboo's out for
the
it?
year. Oh yeah,
okay.
He's not playing again this year. The New Orleans Saints are only one more loss away from joining them in the eliminated pile. Who else is the Commanders are getting close to eliminated, and the Arizona Cardinals close to elimination as well. So keep an eye on those teams. And, of course, the Raiders and Titans, they're getting real. The Titans at 1-10, one more loss, and they're done as well. So, you never know, though. Titans might show up big. The Titans they get the Jaguars this week. Trevor Lawrence might just give it away. No idea. Blitz will come up at 2. Jason and Joe back from jet setting around the country, gallivanting around in a private jet, watching the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Watching the Cowboys. And I imagine Joe will be here wearing Cowboys gear. I know Jason
Did they take a helicopter to the stadium?
Probably.
Oh.
What do you think they
or just teleported
either
into
that
their
or
box?
a limo. I don't know. It was the helicopter may have been busy.
Yeah.
They're like,
it may have been reserved for Jarrah.
Don't they care about fuel? Fossil fuels?
Apparently not.
Jason and Joe don't care about fossil fuels. They do care about the Cowboys. They'll talk about that a lot coming up at 2. Rob will be back tomorrow. We will see you then.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
The following is a dramatization.